fired an arrow into the chest of the seemingly leader. He collapses to his knees. He says, "It doesn't matter if I'm dead. Things have gone exactly the way Bane said they would. It's too late to stop it." As he says this, someone bursts through the doors behind you that you just came in. And you all recognize it as Gore, Eric's orc neighbor. He's running in, yelling, "Shit, shit, shit," as an explosion of fire goes off behind him. You see a man start to take a step into the church behind Gore. And as all of this is happening, Arid, time
Yes.
starts to slow down as the explosion sort of seems to slow down as Gore's shit, shit. Do you hear in your head, Arid, Arid, hey Arid, Arid, can you hear me?
Krillin?
Yes. I don't have much time, but figured out why they can't kill me. They're going to use me for something, but it won't be good for me. I know you're probably doing everything you can, but I need you to hurry. I don't have much time left. I'm not sure
Where?
entirely what they want me.
We'll get there as soon as we can. Do you know where you are? Have you figured out your location?
I'm in their capital, at least. That's all I know.
Most likely in the Dark Tower, whose name I forget.
The Citadel of the Iron Sky.
Yes, that one. Thank you, Krillin.
But
The
even
Citadel.
more important is I had visions. And whatever plays out within the next 30 seconds for you and for those around you is going to affect the future of Faerun itself.
Wow.
So I need you to pay close attention.
Tell me.
I don't have much time. I can't keep time slowed. So it's up to you to figure out what to do.
Oh.
And his voice fades from your head as time picks back up. The explosion rains. And Gore runs in, and behind him is another man wearing robes from the Church of Bane.
Oh God.
And in the hands of the member of the Church of Bane, some of you who are aware of what fell iron is see he has a large lump of pure fell iron in his hands. He looks over at V, says, This is what you want, isn't it?"
Is that what I want?
Yeah, it's what the rings are made out of.
And I just look at him hardly. Like, I don't acknowledge or anything. I just look at him, like, stern.
Hear the voice in your head say, "Take it. Take the iron."
Oh, is he offering it to me?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, I can go and take it. I walk up slowly and I put my hand on the giant thing of fell iron.
The rest of you see V walking towards the fell iron.
V, wait. I think this is a bad idea.
Do I know that this is a Church of Bane person?
You do.
All right.
I know it's tempting, but resist.
But there's so much power within this single rock. You could take revenge.
Yeah. And I will do that. What happens right after I grab the rock? If no one else wants to roleplay.
Assuming nobody else tries to do anything.
I say at the most, I would probably just like draw my bow, like as he walked in, just like I saw him with the fell iron in his hand.
Same.
Kind of like keep an eye on him. Probably nothing good comes from a Church of Bane member with a bunch of fell iron.
Can I pull V back?
You can try.
I want to try and do that then. What do I need to roll?
V, will you resist him?
Yeah. I am dead set on taking this thing.
I need opposed strength checks.
All right, Tallow. The future of Faerun depends on this roll. You better win.
Meanwhile, I think I'm just going.
Ooh.
I knew he shouldn't have trusted
Wow.
this. But
Ooh.
That's not bad.
He rolled a 20
She's-
A natty.
though.
She
Yeah.
seems
Oh,
like
I didn't see that.
No, it wasn't a net 20.
Is unnatural 20. So you go to try and pull her back, but she seems way unnaturally strong for just a human of this size and stature, as they immediately shrug you off. And they place their
Also
hand
a
on the
lump of-
stone. The lump of fell iron steam becomes coursing off of it as it glows red hot and shrinks. And as this happens, Kaya, you can see V begins to sort of flicker, and many different faces appear, one of them being Hoyd's face.
I feel like I would want to know if they stole Hoyd's identity or if they're doing some sort of trickery. Like, are they just collecting different personalities or whatever of people they've seen?
As this thought goes through your mind, the rest of you see a myriad of other faces, and some of them seem to be terrifying.
I think we should capture V for questioning.
I'm contemplating just shooting this guy.
Sounds fine. I'm about to just fucking go in.
Yeah.
Well, and I have an idea too, but it would need V to drop the stone.
Could
I
I-
already.
Go ahead.
Not you.
Not you.
Ladies first.
What did you
Ladies
already?
before you.
Shit before the shovel.
Spit it out! Spit the stone out!
Did you already
It
digest it?
slowly seems to shrink and absorb into his body.
Oh,
So it has already been absorbed, or
Seems mostly
still
absorbed.
absorbing?
It is still in the
Okay.
process of.
Would I be able to try and shoot the stone?
Just roll a longbow hit. You fire it, but this Church of Bane member seems to have some sort of force field around him as it bounces harmlessly off in the air.
Could I try suggestion on V to drop the stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. So hold on. Make sure I even have
damn
a
it!
spell
I
slot
shouldn't
for
have
it.
hesitated.
Oh, I don't have a spell slot for it because it's for level 2 and I used them all
Here.
last
Let
thing.
me do it. I'm going to try and persuade him to drop it.
I've
gonna
also
tell
got
him
a.
That
also
it's
got an
not
idea.
worth it.
Mhm.
And I got a 25.
That's a natural 20. So,
Oh, can I use... Sorry, can I use Tasha's Hideous Laughter to throw him on the ground to make him laugh and drop it?
you could also do that.
Yeah. So can
Wait,
I
but-
roll that?
But
Let's
just-
resolve
First.
the.
Yeah,
Henry
resolve what I
all
did
of this.
first.
So, usually, persuasion doesn't really work that well against other player characters, but as you sort of speak out to him, you almost feel sort of in touch with your god, as you know that this might cause more suffering for V. And when you speak, you're not speaking to V. Or at least you think you're speaking to V, but to them here you're speaking to Hoyd. What is how does your character sort of have Hoyd as? Is it sort of like in the back of their mind, or are they just like completely gone?
No, it's a totally different personality. Like, not even on the forefront.
Like you're not aware of your other alters or whatever you'd want to call them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So is it like Hoyd's just completely gone, or is it like Hoyd is watching V control their body, or what?
It's more like...
Is it like Hoyd is in stasis, like frozen in time?
Yeah, he is unaware. Like,
So like the Hoyd personality isn't active, but also isn't aware of what the other personality.
right, when one's active, the other one isn't.
Interesting.
Oh, I'll let you choose if you want to have, for like a couple seconds, Hoyd to sort of take over and think for him, or just completely ignore Anrir.
Sure, because of the nat 20. Hoyd can pop out for a second, and V is just gone. And so I guess my face would turn into Hoyd, and I just, what's going on? And I'm just like looking around frantically, like what?
You feel an incredibly painful burning in your hands as you're touching the stone.
If I were to, I assume my hand's like above it.
Yeah, it's like on
And
top.
So if I like turn my hand upside down and just start like holding it, will it like continue to shrink in?
Yeah.
And I just fall to my knees while it's burning my hand and just screaming.
Okay,
Do you look over?
so oh, okay, go ahead.
And the only familiar face you see around you is Kaya. The last thing you remember was being in a cage.
Is that his cue or my cue?
No, I'm just thinking.
Anyone's cute.
So yeah, I've also got something I could do. Since V is like touching the stone, I guess like, you know,
It's Hoyd
in
now.
okay, yeah, Hoyd. But the stone was in the hand of the cultist. Would I be able to just like, since we can't shoot him apparently, because he's got this like force field around him, could I like run up and push him away like the cultist guy?
You can try.
All right, I'll try that. I'll just run up and try and shove him. And I can even, if I can even touch him.
My character's
Just
just
need to do their strength
observing.
check.
Uh, 19.
You rolled a natural 1.
Whoa.
He did? Oh shit.
Yeah. So you run up this man who seems pretty arrogant about his force field, and he's pretty untouchable. You just rush him and seem to just go straight through it and knock him over, as the stone, which is about a fourth of its normal size, clatters to the ground.
Wait, you said the stone clattered to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, can I do something? If that was the end of Moose's. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, please continue if you were going to do anything else after like
I was just gonna I was thinking about maybe picking it up, but if you've got something you want to do that might be like cooler or whatever, then go for it.
Well, I was just waiting for it to be uncarried, essentially.
Oh yeah, then go ahead.
So at this moment, I would say Arid is like watching all this unfold, thinking about what Krellin told him, and he kind of falls to one knee because I was just dead for a second and then brought back after the end of that fight. So I'm at 2 hit points. I'm like breathing very heavily. But I would reach out my hand and I would like to try and cast Catapult on the Fell Stone to try and shoot it sort of 90 feet out the door and away from the people trying to touch it and give it, if that makes sense.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that spell before.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell.
Could I try that? It would.
Was the wordage of that spell? Because I think you should just be able to just do that.
Oh, you're right. It's only a save if I aim it at someone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I'm not aiming it at someone. I'm just
Firing
trying to get
randomly,
it
you can just
away.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to aim it like 90 feet. It would be away from the cultist and Hoyd at this point.
Yeah, so you just
Yeah, so I would like to do that, and I'll expend a first level spell slot for that.
you just point your sword at it, and it just flies out of the
Is
cathedral.
And to be
So-
clear, it is now 90 feet away, so that's a good distance away. And it's just
Yeah.
like on the path leading up to the ruins, just I guess sitting there glowing faintly.
Yeah, I like
If
how
I'm-
that played out
yeah.
better. That was cool. That was a cool like combo.
is
Yeah.
the situation with V/Hoyd like the Buffy situation where we don't realize that it's the same person, like we forget when he turns between them, or are we well aware of him being both people?
I
I
guess
think we're
Black can reveal as much as that as he wants. I guess.
Are we supposed to forget Black between your different people's faces? Like when you go back to V, are we supposed to forget your Hoyd and vice versa?
I mean, as far as you know, they just changed appearance into that
Like
person.
morph into it, sort of thing.
Yeah, you said it was their face, not their entire body. Or is it their entire body?
we could still say I'm in the guy's clothing, and then it's so you
And your
mainly
face,
see the
right?
face.
Okay.
And I would
So-
like to say, while this clarification happens, that the last thing my character does after throwing this stone is yell, "Restrain them!" And that's where I'll leave off the live event.
So, did I absorb any of the stone, or is it like I have to absorb the whole
Absorbs,
thing?
like most of it.
So, I guess I'm going to look at Kaya. And I just go, and I'm in my Hoyd face. And I'm like, revenge. I need revenge.
And you turn back into V.
No.
And then I jump towards the stone. I run after the stone. The rest of it.
I was just waiting for us to do our shit so she could do something with Hoyd, and now he's gone.
So can I run up to V and start shaking V?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna run up to V and start shaking V and demanding to know what they've done with Hoyd.
Can this be like me still running, but like this little fairy's on my back, so I'm a little butterfly and just running out the door with this thing? She's like shaking my neck, going, "Where'd you go?"
Exactly that.
So V starts running towards the door as the fairy clings to him.
As he's doing that, can I try to abjure him?
Again.
He just needs to make a wisdom saving throw. He hit what it needed to.
Meanwhile, I still want to know what you've done with Hoyd.
Priorities.
Bring his face back? Or where did you steal his face from? Like, I just have so many questions.
So have
Has
I
he-
made it out the door yet? And like, has everyone stopped trying to pursue me? So it's just me and Kaya.
He's like made it to the door.
I'll just smite your ass.
Member of the Church of Bane is laughing. It's like, Bane is good.
Yeah, I
Your
was gonna
fairies
say,
are so simple.
since I pushed him, I'm kind of like, I guess like on him or whatever, and
Yeah.
Arid yelled out to restrain him. I guess I'll try and do that since I'm there.
I think he meant V.
Well, I said them. I
Oh,
mean, I think
yeah.
both of them are worthy targets of restraint at this point. Yeah, I mean, do whatever you gotta do. I just feel like we need to separate the stone from the
Yeah, I'll try
crazed
and
stone
restrain.
addict.
Try and restrain this cultist guy. He might be good for questioning, at least, if nothing else.
I guess, like, could you at least, like, if Fish has a rope or Musa has a rope, could they not tie a rope to an arrow and try to, like, lasso them in?
I think all of us
I mean,
should
no one
have
could do
rope.
anything.
Yeah, but they have arrows and V's running.
Also,
And
I
obviously,
would just like to call out to Musa. Remember, we have chains and rope. They should be close to the entrance from our ruse at the start of this.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
If
That's
you
a
want
shackle.
to reuse those, they should be pretty near to where you guys are at this point, if I remember right, since we kind of dropped cover at the entrance.
Yeah, so could I just walk over and grab those and restrain the guy, or do I still need to like make a roll?
If you're trying to like overpower him, it'd be like a strength check, or if you're trying to attack him, then you can attack him.
I think just overpower him, so roll strength.
Just make sure to bind his hands. And I'm kind of directing things, just because I'm very low hit points, like anyone could tickle me and I would go back to a down state, so.
Am I doing any damage to, like, slow V down so they could, like, overpower him too? Or her?
Do opposed strength checks.
Me?
Yeah, V and Kaya.
Okay.
Also, I got a 16 on mine.
I have very low strength. I rolled a whole 9 on my strength.
Can you guys see my rolls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 13.
I can't see anyone else's rolls.
So,
You have to
Well-
click the game log in D&D Beyond if you don't have that open.
So you're
Yeah.
sort of like minimally slowing him down, but
alright, so while I'm shaking him, I'm yelling for, like, somebody to at least grab one
Oh,
of the
there it
ropes
is.
and try to pull him down, because I can't physically get him down.
and Musa, as you're wrestling this guy, you seem to be getting the other upper hand. He says, "The avatar of Telos will soon be upon us." And as you're trying to restrain him, he sort of seems to disappear.
Oh shit.
I didn't make that
Well.
sound too.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Meanwhile,
Oh.
Like bowling.
while all this is going on, I'm just over there sitting down, just thinking, you know, just like interesting. After seeing what happened to V.
So, with I don't know how much time has actually passed, but has V gotten back to the stone now?
They're getting closer to it.
And I'm just
Someone do something.
Halfway there.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't think I can do anything from this far away.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Use-
I'm kind of far away too.
use your arrow with some rope and, like,
I don't know what you expect that to do.
I don't know, in
Unless
my brain it lassos them or something.
I
Or at
mean,
least come help me.
I mean, if you shoot it with the rope on the tied end, you hit him with it, you'll hurt him. But
I mean, I guess I could just tie a rope to an arrow, shoot V, and then pull him back.
Yeah,
like,
you
Yeah,
could.
Do it.
yeah,
Do it.
yeah, do it. Like, we
I was
can't
still using
let
roll
this
20 on that.
little.
Shoot him in the butt. Shoot him in the butt.
We can't let her escape. She has Hoyd's face.
I mean,
They had Hoyd's face.
honestly, Eric does not
Oh,
give
yeah.
a shit. So
Well, it's either
You're
you
just
shoot
sitting
him
back.
I
in
mean,
the
that's
butt
honest.
he's
and
just sitting
pull
back,
him
sitting
in.
down, just like interesting.
You don't have some fairy magic you could do to like persuade him or like
I
suggestion
have no
or
more
something? Oh wait, I have
spell
suggestion.
slot.
Here,
I have no
I mean,
spell slot. The only thing I
it-
could do is Tasha's. That's it. No, just knock him on the ground to laugh.
I mean, do something, or I'll ask if I can do something.
Go ahead.
I'll try to do Tasha's then.
Yep.
If I have a spell because of my race, but it takes a spell slot of a level I don't have. Can I still use it? It's like I can cast a second level spell of suggestion, but I don't have a second level spell slot.
Shit, I messed up. I didn't use it.
But it comes from me being a UNT.
I think if you have a spell-like ability from your race, it has different rules. Like, I don't
Kinda
think
what
it
I'm-
uses spell slots.
Yeah, it's
But
kinda
that's
what I'm-
Corey's.
So I could use suggestion on B, see if that works.
Yeah, you get it once per long rest.
All right, yeah, I could. Assuming they're within 30 feet, I could try that.
Oh, I just thought of something. I'm gonna whisper Corey.
You could run after them and try it.
Sure.
Chaos. I love it.
Chaos incarnate.
Chaos control.
The thing is, I'm chaotic neutral, so I don't give a shit.
So yeah, I'll try and catch up a little bit and cast suggestion on B. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Has he caught up?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we wanted to do like some kind of like athletics roll or something to see if I can catch up to him. Or just say that we did. Or just say that I did.
He's like 40
Hold
feet
on.
away, so you could just run and get him.
Works for me.
So what do I need to?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
All right.
Alright, there's a failure.
Since that failed, if we get out of line of sight of them, can I use my words of terror on Black?
Black
That's a
belt.
failure on Black's part.
Yeah.
right? That's a
Black
natural
belt.
one from Black.
So he's gonna catch up to him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him to
Black
come back to
belt.
the church.
Yes, mom.
Yeah.
Grabs him by the hood, drags him.
He feels magically compelled and turns around and starts walking towards the church.
Yes, mom.
Could I like swap to Hoyd and then therefore circumvent the magic and start running again?
If V would be smart enough to do that, I'll let you roll again for your wisdom.
Not to be pedantic, but didn't he say V wouldn't be aware of Hoyd?
Yeah.
That all the personalities are independent and unaware?
Mhm, he did this.
So I'm not sure V
Yeah.
could not to force your character, but
Got
Does
him.
suggestion have a length of time that it works?
yeah, I
Yeah,
I
it's
have the
concentration up to 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
So
Alright,
once
I
he
just
gets
start walking back.
But since I fucked over V once, I will. Well, never mind. But just read the suggestion spell, Musa.
Just to make sure, you said walk back to the church. What was your suggestion?
Like me? Like what I told him?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah, I just told him to return to the church.
Okay.
Just straightforward.
So they start walking back towards the church.
I don't say anything. I'm just dead walking, just casually walking back towards the church.
Can I fly into the church,
Oh,
grab the
wait.
chains, and tie him down?
Shut up.
Joe,
Sorry?
as he walks, he crosses through the doors of the church and turns around.
Oh fuck now.
You start running back.
Dude, I was skimming it. I was like, what I miss? What I miss? And right as I saw it, he fucking
So I got a quick question.
I didn't want to be a spoiler, but that's why I said.
Yeah.
I got a quick question. While this is going on, who's in the church? Because I
Pretty
am.
much
It's a-
everyone except
I am.
for
Okay.
V and
It's
Kaya,
the
who's
E-boys
hanging
and
on.
fish.
All right.
Yeah, the
So
E-boys and fish.
while this is
quick.
going
Someone
on,
cast adjusted again.
while this is going on, I'm gonna pull out a deck of cards.
Doing
Anyone want to
magic tricks in the
play?
corner?
Well,
Anyone want to
did
play
Bart-
cards?
did Bart go back in the church? Like, am I alone with V at the moment?
I've been in the church.
So, since I'm alone with V, can I use Words of Terror?
Right now, V is right at the doors of the church, and he just turned around.
Yeah, but nobody else. I'm by myself with him, right?
Basically,
So, can I use Words of Terror on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 12.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Over the span of 30 seconds.
Oh my god.
You're just
Where are
pointing
you
all your
standing
magics
in
at me.
relation to V?
I'm on his back.
So if
Got a
I'm,
full-
so that means I'm running back towards the stone.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're
So you're scaring me towards the stone.
No. Words of Terror just makes you afraid of me. So I assume it
So
means
I'm
I'll have
running in the
power
opposite
to...
direction of you, which is on my back, so it'd be forward, and I'm already running towards the stone.
No, it makes you afraid of me.
I
but it
know,
doesn't
you're
say
on
you're
my
gonna
back, so
run.
I'm running in the opposite direction of you, and you're behind me.
No, but it doesn't say you run away. I think it means you have to listen to me. Or am I reading that wrong?
well, frightened in the game, like is a status effect that has a specific 2 things that it does.
Well, it says I can make him frightened of me or another creature of my choice. Can I make him afraid of the stone?
It's not a creature.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think frightened. You have to move your maximum movement speed away from whatever you're scared of.
So, frightened specifically says a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and they can't willingly move closer to its source of fear.
Oh.
So what happens if I give that to him and I'm on his back?
He could probably still keep walking forward unless you're in front of him, then he can't walk towards you.
Oh, so I should have used Tasha's then instead of that. Is it too late to change my mind?
Yes.
Aw. So
Yeah,
I
the
just
speed
made
of-
him...
And he has speed of 30 also.
Sorry?
So, so basically all you can do at this point is try to beat him to the stone, and he'll won't be able to move closer to it. So I'll have you guys do athletics checks.
Okay.
See who gets there first.
Is it just them, or can anyone participate in this?
Just
Fucking
them.
Christ.
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm just over here playing with my cards, you know?
Athletics.
I think all of Black's rolls have so far been pretty bad.
Yeah.
I got
Aw.
that first 20.
Well,
I
it's
rolled a
better
nat
than a
one.
2.
You are just like a foot behind him when he touches the stone again.
I'm gonna pull out my whetstone and start sharpening my sword and say, well, "There's one way we can take care of this problem."
I
Yeah,
need
I'll start hobbling towards them outside.
I need to pause for like 2 seconds. Just got a fireplace.
Huh?
What?
He has to
Huh?
do something with a fireplace in real life, I think.
Oh, I thought he said so I can do a fire blaze, and I'm like, huh?
What I heard
Yeah.
was, I'll be right back in 2 seconds, I just got a fireplace.
Oh.
Like, implying that he had to tweak something with a fireplace.
Yeah, whoever's in the church just saw me whip out a fucking
So
deck of
when
cards.
he gets back, can I use Tasha's on him then to see if he'll drop the stone again?
We'll see what happens when he gets back.
I learned my newfound powers of wild magic, and he drops the stone.
You know what's crazy is since it's just Kaya and V out there, we could just actually just roleplay the inside the church. What's going on?
Well, I was about to say that I would turn to you guys and say, we need to go out there and stop whatever is happening right now. I had a vision
I
from.
just want to say,
I had a
Harry?
message from Krellin. Yes, what's up?
sorry, out of character. I just want to say, when you said that you were gonna hobble out there, I was thinking of like how they hobble in South Park, and you were just like kind of the South Park walk out there.
Oh my god. Hilarious. Well, I mean, I'm a hobgoblin, so that's just normal walking for me.
Can I at least finish this game?
No.
Cast animal
Eric, we
friendship
have
on
to
him.
go.
Solitary.
Come on, man.
Eric, the fate of the world is about to be altered. I think for the worse, based on how we handled this.
He just wants a pretty stone. It's fine.
I think I heard someone say avatar of some demon or bad
Talos.
god.
All right.
The
Avatar of
the
Telos.
burning sun.
Do I know this, Corey? Do I know who that is?
No.
Okay. So,
I don't know who it is, but
I can't
anyone's avatar is usually pretty powerful and hell-bent on
Or
something,
the
so...
avatar of Telos.
Is that what they're gonna do to Krellin or whatever his name is? They're gonna turn him into the Avatar?
I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
we don't know
Last
that.
who
Airbender?
knows?
We don't know that.
You have no idea what's
Well,
in store for
Yeah,
them
so I'm
until-
talking outside of the game. Like, that's my
You
theory.
know, it could very well be activated if we let V absorb this stone for all we know, so...
Then we can kill
I-
V and
I-
I can get Hoyd back.
Fine.
Well,
So
Look,
Eric
I've
and
been wanting
Enrir,
to-
will
I've been
you
wanting to hit
go
him.
outside with...
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna head out
Great.
there with you anyway.
Yeah, so let's
I'm
head
gonna
out
stand
there as
up,
they-
put away the deck of cards, and just walk on out.
I
And
could shoot him
you're
with
an
a
elf at this
arrow.
point, right?
I am a little tiny raccoon right now.
Oh, you're still a raccoon.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You never
I was
morphed back
slinging
from the
I
battle.
was slinging rays of sickness as a raccoon, by the way.
Yeah. Oh man.
Skunk.
Little tiny raccoon.
Oh yeah, that's a hilarious idea for a different campaign. To do what he's doing, but be a skunk that just shoots rays of
Yeah.
poison out of his ass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you back, Black?
Yeah, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
you-
Or you all just
Are you
do
back
crap?
in
Yeah, we
Black?
stop you from getting the stone.
Yeah, actually.
No,
They
no.
killed all the Warlock Knights.
Oh, okay.
So
We killed
just
you
reached
and your family.
stone, and you're touching it again.
And now we're gonna say everyone is outside of the church and sort of slowly, or, you know, walking over to him. Is that correct? Okay, if everyone's in agreement with that, as we're walking over, I would like to say, V, listen. I know you want revenge, but what you're doing, you have no idea the forces you're interacting with. Just drop it. Don't let
I
your addiction
ignore
win.
all of them.
I'm sure you do.
Can I
And
throw Tasha's laughter on him now to get him to drop it?
What were you gonna say, V?
Sorry?
So I'm back to like absorbing it, and I do the whole like switching faces things again, and it lands on Hoyd, and I turn to Kaya, and I'm like, "This is all for revenge." As I
Revenge
switch back
for
to
what?
V, and then back to Hoyd, and then back to V.
Make up your damn mind.
Pick a personality.
So
For those bastards.
What bastards?
Do you like? Do you say that in character?
Yes, like I want to know what bastards and what revenge you're looking for.
The Church of Bane.
But we don't know. Oh, they're the ones that kidnapped us.
And then I go back to V and no more Hoyd.
so I'm gonna try
So-
to use message to get into his head.
Okay.
Does he need to roll anything?
Now you can just message people.
Okay. V, can you hear me?
And it's just a bunch of
You
static
hear
and like
that in your head.
What, Corey?
Said V hears you say that in his head.
there's just a whole bunch of like overlapping voices talking.
We can help you get revenge, V.
And then like I just go quiet. Like, do I sense the like where it's coming from, or do I just like?
It sounds like Eric.
We can help you,
So-
V.
I just kind of like glance at his direction and then just go back to like static overlapping talking of like many people.
Kaya, you were gonna try something?
Yeah, I wanted to try the Tasha's hideous laughter to see if it will get him to drop it.
Okay.
But he needs to roll a wisdom 12 to not get the laughter.
Tell him, why is that so accurate?
Oh, what I've sent in chat.
As you cast the spell, and as everyone else sort of closes in on V, the stone finally fades, shrinks into nothing.
Boo.
Well, we tried.
That's the
Last
end of the
up.
world.
I just shrug. Oh well. Pull out the deck of cards. Anyone want to play?
I would like to stand up and quickly run, daggers drawn towards the church.
Okay.
Like towards us?
Yeah, should we be worried?
Well, towards you guys, if like you're in the line of,
They're sort of like around you now, so
well, then I just blow past them and I go towards the church.
Oh god damn it, they're gonna cut off fingers from the corpses.
I was kind of hoping that he would attack us.
He's not going to.
Guys, what are we doing here? I need to get to my friend. We're spending an awful lot of time trying to stop this psychopathic monster from eating fingers and absorbing fell iron.
I agree.
Do we even try to stop them? Do we just let them go eat everyone's fucking fingers?
We got more important
I
matters
say-
to attend to.
Has he ran past us yet?
as you're talking, he's just ran past all of you.
Okay.
He's making his way towards the church.
I would like to relay the information that I received before this Because realistically, how much time has passed? Like 2 minutes, 5 minutes?
Just about 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I would like to relay this information to the group, minus V, I guess. Just letting them know that I received a message from Krellin, and he let me know that whatever transpired in the next 30 seconds would change the fate of the world forever. Now he also let me know that we need to hurry and get to him because they're going to use him for some sort of ritual, a spell of some sort, and we need to make our way to the capital. So, with that information in hand, I don't think we should try and restrain V. I say we just let them go in the church and do whatever they want, and start preparing to head out and head back to Morristown.
Meanwhile,
When I get into the church, I just want to like scream, "Where is he?" and just yell, "No!"
There's silence.
I guess I'm gonna like.
Go ahead.
Kind of, upon realizing he's gone, is go back to the people and you let him escape. I guess I'm in V's voice now. So, you let him escape? Just kind of like flustered and angry and just.
Who did we let escape? The Church of Bane member that offered you the fell iron?
Yes!
He dissipated while we were restraining him with chains and shackles. He
How could you
possessed
let him do that, though?
He went.
I apologize, but he disappeared in a moment. If I could have stopped him, I would have.
You didn't try killing him?
We were trying to stop both of you. Oh, how do you feel after absorbing that fell iron into your skin, into your soul?
Angry, because I had to go run get the rest of it. And I couldn't kill the other guy.
I think we have much to talk about, but for now, all I can tell you is that we did not let him escape willingly. And, again, if he was such a priority, you chose the stone.
I was gonna eat the stone and then kill him. But the stone, it yeeted it. I don't know what the term would be.
Yeeted.
It yeeted itself.
Yes,
That
that was me. I was trying to separate you from it. I don't think you understand.
I don't need separating. I need more.
Okay.
It's the revenge I crave. It's a tool.
But at what cost? At what cost, Fee? I think that you're meddling with forces that you don't understand, but I can't blame you, for you seem to be fractured in more ways than even our raccoon friend over there. As I motion.
What are you talking about?
You're not wrong.
Do you-
but come on.
Do you remember everything about the past 30 seconds, the past minute? Do you remember being other people?
What?
Let me ask you, V, what's your real name?
Voila! I just start going through that.
I stopped V immediately. I just put up my hand in a very rude gesture. No, not that.
I'm V.
Okay, you're V. I don't know if you realize there's...
I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna cut off Aaron.
Yeah, sure.
And be like, okay, V, you were V, Hoyd, V, Hoyd, V, Hoyd.
You don't know I'm.
Kai has been saying
who
it.
that one guy is.
Kai has
But
been saying it.
Like, as far as all we know, because we might think V's a shapeshifter, correct? Because he was able to take, well, she was able to take the face of that knight and then they had the face of some scary things, and then they had the face of Hoyd. So do we just think V is like a big bad guy?
Witchcraft.
Well, I will say, out of character, Arid has suspected V as some sort of shapeshifter of some kind
Yeah,
since the end.
that's what I'm
Wait, hold
starting
on.
to think.
What the hell has Gore been doing?
He's just been chilling in the
Shit.
church.
I just
He was
remembered he was
playing
here.
cards with Arnold.
He was, yeah, I bet.
was following you guys just to make sure everything went to plan, and this guy started chasing me, and then I came into the church, and
You just
whatever the
watched
hell
all
was
that
happening
happen.
just happened.
Yeah,
Hey
Yeah.
Gore, you want to play
We're
cards?
usually much more organized.
thanks a lot, Gore.
He's the one that me and Kaya first met, right?
Correct.
But
Just out of curiosity. So I assume he would have recognized the face.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the out of character conversation here, I think, anyways, like for me, because I don't know you're a changeling in the game, so I feel like you just stole Hoyd's face, maybe ate him because you turned into the night and you ate it. Oh, I don't know, you ate his finger though. But I know you just were able to turn into him, so I'm probably thinking you killed Hoyd, right? Or wrong, Corey?
I think you would probably know that they're changeling.
Oh.
yeah. Well, I was gonna ask if I could like roll an Arcana check or something to put together the pieces and officially, ask them or accuse them or whatever you want to call it. But if we all just kind of have figured it out at this point, that's also fun.
Can we use like
Unless Hoyd was like trying to hide the fact that they were changeling when they were in the Court of Mist, you would know.
Oh, we're talking about so Kaya would have already known this unless V or Hoyd had specifically tried to hide it. But they were just musician friends, so maybe it came up. I don't know.
I was
apparently.
hiding it in the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I don't know.
So can I ask Ari if he's able to use some of his like magic smarties to make V aware of what V actually is?
Could use.
So you're just gonna discount the whole conversation you had with Hoyd?
Well, I can't really talk to Hoyd right now, can I? Unless there's a way I can make him appear again. But I'm thinking you don't know who you are because you said you don't. So maybe if we get Ari to discover who you are, we'll be able to help you change between your personalities? Or is that not how it works?
I think Ari could be able to probably figure out what race I am.
No,
Yeah,
you
in terms
don't
of
know.
that's all I
pulling.
meant when I
Eric
said.
could roll a Arcana or an Investigation.
Yeah, I'll roll an Arcana check. And it's like not too, like I think V might also know that they're changeling, but just in case they don't, I'll
Yeah.
just say like what
Yeah,
I've
V knows
observed
it's a
and
changeling. V doesn't know it's Hoyd.
Right. Okay. So a 19.
Okay.
So you don't specifically know that they're changeling, but you have definitely good reason to believe that they can change their appearance magically.
Right. So I would just relay that to V and say, from what I've seen from the powers that you say you have, I remember you said they weren't magic, which leads me to believe you have some natural ability or instinct to be able to change maybe the muscles in your face. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's not magic at all, but V, there were moments when you were definitely someone else, and it wasn't just your face, your demeanor, your voice, it all changed, if only for a few seconds. And then you went back to this, confident, buxom wench that I see before me. But
Lag.
all that being said, I think that this is a discussion to have for another day. I think we need to make haste back to Moorestown so we can plan and prepare.
After he says like I change change people because
Change
I kind of have
faces.
I kind of have like I kind of give up on the whole secrecy thing if like he already knows, and I just go, you mean like this, and I like swish my hand across my face and I just change into him.
Nice.
And then I like, and then I start talking, and I sound exactly like him.
Oh, you mean like this? Like able to change my face and muscles to look like anything I want?
Yeah, like that.
Well then, I guess I was right. So, what are you? Is it magic? What trick do you employ to do that?
I guess there's no use. Sorry, I made a drink a little strong.
So that's where you went.
Yeah, I took my dog out, and then I had something to eat, and I didn't want to drink on an empty stomach.
Nice.
Sorry, what was the question?
Well, no,
What kind of
I just
magic
asked
do
you.
use?
Yeah, like I'm asking you after seeing that
Oh,
fantastic display. You know, I just straight up ask you, like, how do you do that? What do you do?
I am a changeling.
Ah, fantastic. Why were you ashamed of that? Look at me, I'm a hobgoblin. I'm not gonna judge your
Look
race.
at me, I'm part raccoon.
Look at that guy. That guy's an elven raccoon.
Exactly.
It's a crazy raccoon man.
Well,
I
go up and I
wasn't
just give
trying to
V a
hide
big
it.
hug while she's
I
talking.
Can I like put my hand in front of his like on his forehead while he's trying to give me a hug type thing?
Yeah.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
I don't I don't want to. No.
Well, you know,
I-
it was a big moment. Thanks for
Tear
Oh.
rolls down the raccoon's eyes.
I think I would at this point jump off his back, walk out of the church, and just like saunter away.
Oh yeah, you've been on his back the entire time.
After staring evils. Because I feel very
I didn't, as
angry.
an answer to Aries' question, I didn't feel the need for it to be prudent up until now.
I understand. I guess I'll just have to trust your judgment. We did interrupt this meeting after what you told us, so we've
Yeah, but he
we've done
told us.
something.
Oh yeah, I'm not in the church anymore, so I can't say what he told us.
Well, they're standing there. Also, I would like to suggest maybe we like go through the pockets and robes of the people we killed, see if we
Oh,
can
yeah.
I'm
find-
sorry, who's the rogue here?
Well, no, not to steal, like to see if we can find any more information, a letter, a magic-looking key of some kind. I don't know.
I just
roll.
try out dibs, and then I run for the bodies.
As you guys are talking, you hear, could I have a moment of your time?
Nope, bodies.
Gore
Oh.
is standing over one of the bodies,
Yes, of course, please.
and you see him take his spear that he usually uses for fishing and jams it into the chest of into the leader of the member of Bane that you killed. And he starts chanting in Orcish. And Inmir, could you roll a religion check?
Oh, sure.
Oh, I like the new character voice, Tyler.
Yeah.
Roll 19.
As you hear him chanting, you know he's saying a prayer to the god Grumsh One Eye, who's an Orcish god.
Nice.
It's usually, you know that it's not usual that people will pray directly to Grumsh, sort of in the way that he does. You can kind of tell that Gore is a paladin, which is pretty unusual for Grumsh. And as he jams his spear into the chest of the Bane member, he's casting Speak with Dead.
Woo,
I don't know what's
Gore!
going on here, but Grumps doesn't like confusing situations. We need to know what these people were planning, so if you have any questions for this man, speak them now.
Wouldn't the person who gave the killing blow not be able to talk to him?
That would be,
I don't remember who gave the
See,
killing
That'd
blow.
be
Me.
fish.
Yeah, I can't ask any questions.
Well, I'll look at everybody and say, any questions that y'all want to ask?
Yeah, what is 2 times 2?
I'm going to facepalm.
What?
do you actually ask that?
No.
Is there like a set amount of questions we can
Yeah,
ask?
so is this like Baldur's Gate 3? Is there like a limit?
Because if I'd gladly go with the 2 times 2 thing.
Well, is there a limit?
I know, Kaya, you were trying to ask questions during the middle of the fight.
Yeah, but remember, I just went outside, so didn't I just miss all of this? Or would I have heard it, like, were the doors open, or what?
I'm going to say you've heard it.
Okay, so I'll storm back in, give a stink eye to V, and then I will ask why we were kidnapped to begin with.
I perk up when I hear this.
The fairies, they've got great potential for storing primal energy.
What are you using the primal energy for?
The Warlock Knights, they've got control over the primal god Telos. We were hoping to take that power from them by using you.
And what does this have to do with Arid's friend Krellin?
As far as I know, that's something for the Warlock Knights to answer. I do not know.
Oh, so they're not in any kind of relation with each other.
I mean, they're vaguely working together, as far as you know.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Why are they so interested in paladins?
Who do you mean by them?
The Warlock Knights?
They do not like gods of any other than their own. They have a particular disdain of paladins who have tried to overthrow them in the past.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you know of any secret entrances or ways to get into the capital city of the Warlock Knights?
I do not, but one amongst you might.
I perk up.
Can I ask one more question?
But one amongst us might. Thank you. Thank you for that, corpse man.
As you ask that, Gore says, I'm losing grip. I've got probably enough for one more question.
Oh,
What's
shit.
2 times 2?
Whose question's more important? I was just gonna ask if there was any more, like, you know, like the place where they kidnapped me and Black originally? What would that have been called? Like a camp or something?
Feywild? Or
Yeah, I
where
just
you're
want to know
being
if,
stored?
And where we got
are there,
like where the
like,
ritual
is it,
was.
yeah, like, I just want to know if there's any other fairies being held captive for the ritual.
As far as we know, only 2 lived.
Okay. And that's me and Black, right?
Yep. And as that happens, his spirit fades away. Well, I guess we best be heading back.
Now, before we head back, could we investigate the room and corpses, see if we find anything valuable or helpful?
Eric's going to be like, just go ahead and do it. I'm just going to walk out.
Would that be like an investigation roll? Would it be just it happens
Yeah.
and you tell us the result?
Do an investigation.
Nice.
All of us?
Anyone who's trying to look through the bodies.
Unnatural 20.
Of course the rogue did it.
My
You just-
Just to see, you never know if there's a magic weapon or a friggin' letter with a bunch of important info.
Either
Oh,
fish,
letter.
goddamn.
So, let me know if you're looking specifically for like valuables, or if you were looking for like clues.
My
or
character specifically looking for any more information or clues. But anything
Same here.
magic looking would probably also catch my eye, I would say.
For me, it's just any sort of information or clues.
Yeah.
I looked for money, but I rolled a nat 1.
You saw nothing.
I was looking on
Look,
the
Mark
lead
Law.
guy. If there was like, for the reason why I was being bogged down, like his constant use of exhaustions or whatever.
Yeah, he had it out for you.
Well, you don't really find any clues, but you can kind of put together it has to do with the brand they put on you.
Hmm.
And Lucia, as you're looking through their bodies, you don't really find anything other than the mention of a man known as the Grinder. He's someone you're vaguely...
Is it like in a letter or?
Yeah, there's just some letters between the Church of Bane and the Warlock Knights. There's mention of previous meetings that they've had with the Grinder. And
Right.
you're vaguely familiar with the Grinder through your research in your lycanthropy.
Mhm.
Oh.
I stand to the side as the others are looking through them and read the letters. And once everyone has finished, I go, guys, I think you want to look at this. It's quite interesting. There's a name here. We should go and investigate.
What name is that?
That's
Whatever
Night Indicator.
Corey just said.
Igor Vernon. And,
Yes, the Grinder.
To Eric, that name rings as specifically well, because you know that was the Warlock Knight you were sort of in service to.
Perk up and be like, that name. That name. Interesting.
I'll be right back. There's a giant spider.
Classic Australia.
That's the most Australian thing.
Classic
I've ever-
Australian.
All right, roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
The spider rolls a 20.
She just puts down her headset, picks up a sword and shield.
I mean, it's
Thing is, I
Australia, so
actually
that
do have a
spider's
sword
permanent.
and a shield.
Hell
I, used
yeah.
to, I do have a sword and a shield because I used to do medieval combat.
Oh shit, LARPing?
Nice.
The Huntsman.
Is there anything?
No, not
Or-
LARPing. Medieval combat. Full armor, full
Oh,
combat contact.
dang.
Medieval
damn, alright.
combat.
I have
We
hair
got
folder
a
thing,
nerd over here.
Tea monster.
A real one though.
Yeah. So
Like an
like
interesting one that does things.
like I used to squire as well as train, and so when I was squiring, I had to be in historically accurate outfits. And
No,
if I
they
was in
even had
armor,
squires. That's so cool. Well, of
Okay,
course.
so
How
I
the hell are the
understand.
knights gonna get in their armor without a squire? Damn.
yeah, like the heaviest armor was 52 kilograms. I don't know what that is in pounds, but it was heavy,
freedom units.
real fucking
At
heavy.
least 50 pounds.
Can you
Yeah,
put
yeah.
that in cheeseburgers, please?
Let me hang on.
100
52.
cheeseburgers.
Oh my
52
god, that's
kilograms.
crazy.
That was 114.6 pounds.
Wow.
It's like 200 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, damn.
So yeah, heavy armor. You needed help to get into it.
Yeah, for sure. Would people
It's-
ever
sorry,
attack the
spy-
squires, or it didn't work like that?
Huh? What did you say?
Would the enemy knights ever target the squires, or it didn't
Oh
work
no,
like
no, no,
that?
no, no. Squires were shared because we were in short supply.
Okay, that makes sense.
Basically, if you're a squire for one team, you're a squire for all the teams. If they needed someone to help get into armor, and you were free, you go and help get them into armor.
Right, right. No, I'm just picturing it like a 3-day weekend of people just camping in the woods attacking each other or something, but I'm sure it wasn't like that.
It was fairly similar to that, actually.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have a list, which is like a wooden ring, like a wooden boxing ring. And depending on whether you were doing duels or Buhurt, it would be different. But I personally preferred Buhurt, which was a team sport. So you'd have teams of 3, 5. I think in the World Championships, they even had 122 versus 122.
That's crazy. Also, were we
and
waiting on someone? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was me
her.
dealing with the spider, and
Oh,
the
I'm
spider
sorry,
is
I'm
dead.
Just getting
I'm
the
sorry,
temperature.
I got way off topic.
Yeah, no, I was like, I remember that you were holding for a second, but it was her, so that was my bad. Okay.
All right.
No, that's cool. Though. Yeah, but
Back to it, all right? That name rings a bell. I know that name.
It's the name of one of the. What are they called?
Surprised you've got any bells left, little raccoon.
Hey, as I said before, my mind's together when I'm a raccoon, all right? Okay?
You say so.
Gore, how are things back in Moorestown? Have the Warlock Knights arrived yet?
Not yet.
Then,
They seem to be dealing with some of their own problems, so we've got time.
Well, if anyone else has anything they would like to do here, otherwise I'm just thinking of Krellin, and I think we should head back so we can rest and recover.
Is there like
I cough
no-
up a little blood after I say that.
I'm gonna turn back into the elf form.
So I'm going to reach my hand out in front of God, I can't think of his name. Sorry,
V?
Arid.
Oh.
And I'm going to expend the rest of my lay on hands on him, which is going to be 6.
I'll laugh so hard if we were going to do it as a short rest or after that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Enrir. I feel a bit better. I just sometimes I just forget how frail my body can be.
No problem, man.
Is there any interesting weapons around that we should grab, or are they all just
Just their normal weapons.
is
So
one using a bow or a crossbow?
Someone is using a crossbow. Heavy crossbow.
Yeah,
Do
if
they
it's
have-
heavy, I can't use it.
Do
So
they
wouldn't
have
it
any
be
like distinguishing, like some sort of similar object that they all carry, or like something brand them all as Church of Bane people?
Just besides their clothes, what has the symbol of the Bane on it?
Should we perhaps take a robe in case we need our changeling friend here to become a member of the Church of Bane?
Yes.
Would you be
good
willing
idea.
to carry that with you, V? If any of these look like they would fit.
I mean, they're all meat creatures, so I could probably fit in any of them.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you to take one, but if you don't, I'll take one. Give it to you if we ever need it.
It'd be a good idea to take one.
Can add whoever takes one, robes of Bane.
Yeah, I mean, I will go and gingerly disrobe a corpse and shove the robes into my satchel.
I'd like to go and
So-
cut an ear off of each one of them and add it to like a
A
string.
necklace,
that I just,
an ear
Yes.
necklace.
The
yes.
perfect disguise when going into the Church of Bane.
So wouldn't it be smart to take rest here and then head from here to the capital rather than backtrack?
I don't remember if these ruins were in the same direction as the capital. Part of me remembers they're not. Is that
They're
correct?
not. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, I remembered it being like a detour from
Oh, okay.
Moorstone to this. So I think it would still be prudent to return to Moorstone.
Okay.
But we don't have to. I mean, we could go anywhere.
I would like to pipe up and ask how the two groups are related and what he meant by one of us knows a way in.
Oh yeah. One of us is that.
Because I don't know.
I don't think I know.
When he brings that up, I would like to direct the group's attention to Eric after he mentioned knowing who the grinder was. Eric, you have a relationship with the Warlock Knights. Not a good one, as I take it, correct?
Yes.
Now, I know you're an elf right now, and, you know, no pressure. You answer however you think is best, buddy, but do you know maybe a way to get into the capital?
Corey?
You do know of a way.
Maybe a servant's entrance, a slave corridor of some kind?
I'm just
A
picturing
raccoon's
I'm just
entrance.
picturing Dora right now. It's like, do you see a way into the Iron Citadel?
It's behind you.
What?
I was picturing like a doggy door for his raccoon form.
What
I'm
would it
trying
be
to be
called,
sensitive
Corey?
to the fact that I understand. I'm starting to understand like his different states of mind now.
Yeah. What would it be called, Corey? Like servants' quarters? What? Like the.
You'd know that there's a way in through their forges,
Okay.
which are sort of on the.
Their forge. Forge. There's a way in.
Okay, so basically a way in that's not the front door. That's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
Okay then. Well, that's good news. That I think that'll come in very handy. Great job. And I pull out a little rotten apple core that I had in my pack that I was saving for just this occasion. I toss it to Eric.
I
Doesn't
catch
he
it.
have to roll for his
He does.
addiction
Yep.
now?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Good, good.
Aaron, what have you done?
He was on a D8.
Yeah.
Well, I'm testing. I mean, my character's a wizard. I'm testing a hypothesis here.
All right. Here we go.
A 4 or higher.
6.
There we go.
Woo!
Successfully resist.
Covering it.
I just
So as he catches the apple,
shake a little bit to snap out of it.
and as he catches it and doesn't turn into a raccoon, I, just take out my little notepad, jot a couple things down, put it back
Now
in my
you're
pocket.
moving up to a D10.
Woo! Woo!
If that was a full apple, man, you'd be sorry.
Oh yeah, with a little worm with a cartoon smile on it, popping out, waving.
I'm gonna just put it
Full
in my
little
sack.
book.
I'm
later.
confused. I'm just
You guys are treating me like a
Puzzle
dog,
me.
and I love it.
So you're confusing the game or real life.
I was thinking about throwing you a treat as well again, just like Ari did.
Yeah, well, no, that was part of it. That you were in a past session, you wanted me to investigate you and help you. So this is at least part of that.
I'm actually glad that you actually put it together. Your character did.
Yeah, I'm starting to maybe. But okay. So with that being said, does anyone else have any business here before we head back? Should we maybe rest here? We have supplies, but
I was thinking, do we know how active this area is? Are we gonna potentially see more cultists come up at the middle of the night?
You've got no idea.
Yeah.
You have no
So
idea.
to me this place seems abandoned, but if we're gonna start traveling, what time of day is it?
It's sort of midday. You guys left in the morning, and then it took you about 6 hours to get here.
So we realistically could head back to Morristown.
Yeah, it'd be pretty late.
It would be late when we got there, but we still have the inn available. We wouldn't have to find a place to stay.
Yeah, I mean, if we just stay in the church here, worst case, we'd have to have somebody keep watch or something.
Yeah, it's just that if we even short rested here, then it would be nightfall, and we would either be traveling fully at night or just stay here the entire time until morning. Because if we stayed the entire time till morning, that would be an 18-hour stretch essentially. And my character, I'm thinking about, Krellin and trying to make haste. So that's why I'm pushing personally to just head back.
I'm fine with either. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
And
so I'll just say that
stands
again.
up intimidatingly.
Yeah, I was wondering what the hell that intimidation check was for.
Ah!
You're all startled.
Ah! I'm so startled, I turn back into the raccoon.
Henry just stands up, breaks his own legs. In tribute to his gun.
Now that there's an open spot, I'm gonna climb on V's back.
Oh yeah, I jump on Kaya's back.
Oh god.
immediately falls to the
Roll your
ground.
death save, Kaya.
I was just gonna sit on your shoulder during travel instead of wasting my energy.
But I mean,
But yeah,
I want to get a
we-
group consensus here. Again,
we-
I'll say.
I think we should just travel.
Unless anything's gonna stop us.
Travel.
Looks at the sky.
I'm interested
this
in
world.
Must
more
get back.
of what the connection between the Church of Bane, the Warlock Knights, and the Fell Iron all have in common.
And I think we'll find that, but not here. Since we didn't find any more clues or information.
Well,
at
the
least.
guy did say it had to do with that Telos thing, so
Yeah, maybe somebody in
Right,
town knows something
but
about
why
that,
would
or
the
this
two
grinder
groups-
guy.
Why would the two groups join up if they're mutually trying to destroy each other?
use for a means to an end. They can destroy each other or backstab each other.
Yeah, as
After they
I
get
understand.
their-
Yeah,
It
and Eric,
seems-
you would also know that the leader
Mhm.
of Luck Knights is called the Voice of Telos.
Oh, okay.
Been holding a lot of information away from little man. I don't know if we can trust you anymore.
How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
You
Oh, but I
leave
mean,
your last hall.
So does he share that information?
I mean, I'm in my elf form, so there's no telling, dude.
No. You said you switched to your.
No, that was a joke. What the fuck? When he did the
Yeah, no, he
intimidation.
could resist. He resisted
Yeah.
the actual.
Yeah.
Alright, so should we go ahead and get started before it gets any later?
Yeah, sounds like we're gonna be heading back.
So we're going back to Morristown?
That's my suggestion. I mean, you
With
guys argue
heading-
if you have any better ideas.
Well, if we're gonna go back to Morristown and rest there, and then go to the place, wouldn't it just be easier to rest here and then go to the place?
But that was
We still
the.
have to go
I actually
through
suggested
Moorestown,
that.
though. We still have to go through Moorestown because it's in the opposite direction.
Yeah, essentially
Oh,
the
is it?
ruins
Yeah.
were not
Yeah.
in the same direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
So
said he could
either
rest
way.
in a bed.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, a warm inn. That bartender repairing all the burnt wood in the first floor.
I need to get back to my experiments. Yes, experiments.
As Eric says, experiments. Lucia, you also need to talk to Eric about some research. So it'd be in your interest to head to Moorestown before resting.
Well, if that doesn't seal things up, then.
So, should you and your flight form familiar thing and me scout ahead to make sure there's nothing outside to get us?
I will. I completely forget, Corey. I'm sorry. Did we had a cart? Am I misremembering that?
No.
I don't think so.
No,
think
we
we
didn't.
just walked.
Okay. We just all walked on foot. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I
And
knew we
then
didn't have any horses or anything. But...
You and I were flying. Well, me and your familiar.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. I mean, my body, blind and deafened, would stay with the group. Just, I would ask Musa or someone to help guide me, maybe, so I don't crash into a tree. But
Well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. That way, if we see something, you can just port back into your body and let them know what's ahead.
yeah, I mean, I like that idea as sort of a basic formation. If Corey will allow that, like when we travel, we'll have that as sort of a de facto thing, maybe.
Yeah.
That I will warg into my familiar, into Owly the Owl, and Kaya will fly and giggle and shoot fairy fire everywhere.
Did we know why Arnoff knows the servants' quarter? Or whatever the way
the
in?
forge area. Well, Arid does.
I think he... Yeah, I was there, and I guess Lucia would also...
Yeah, Lucio would
I don't
know why. Same with Ari, so because he put that
Just
together.
Yeah, so... in and out of character, essentially. It seems like he used to work or be a slave, at least. Or an experiment target, we're not quite sure. Of the Warlock.
Can I talk to Eric back now, or is that like gone?
No, you can. I mean,
You guys can talk on your way back.
yeah.
Well, like telepathically, or like just out loud?
I'd have to message you.
Eric,
That's just...
yeah, Eric would have to be the one to start it. But
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, during our trip back, since I can't message him back, whenever he gets a chance alone, I'd like to ask him if he knows or any more of that foul iron stuff is the stuff that I absorbed.
It's like a bad
Okay.
drug.
Also, on the journey back,
I don't let Eric out of my sight.
I was gonna just kind of ask Corey, like, do we notice anything about V
Yeah, I was just about to
passively
ask
on the
about
way back?
too. Like,
Just
any
tugging on
effects from
my
the-
shirt, like hey.
I guess I wouldn't notice anything, since I would
as
be
far
out.
as you know, they're just normal.
Just, so as we're traveling back, we're all processing what happened. Does anyone have any ideas of how we? I don't know how we might get to the capital fastest, or are we just going to rest and leave in the morning? Did we have any other business that needs attending to?
Well, we could always ask your friend's mom if they have any extra horses.
Right, so supplies
I-
and...
So,
It took me a second. I was like, who?
Storm.
Corey,
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
who
they
is he
should
talking-
still be there.
Corey, would I know
Like my
a
adopted
place
mom.
of that?
Yeah.
I would. Okay.
So, Eric, you feel confident in being able to lead us to the capital and then to this, side entrance that you mentioned?
Experiments first.
Okay.
Anyone else
Notes.
feel uncomfortable that we're leaving our fate up to a deranged wood elf? Like, just out of curiosity.
Hey.
Ah.
I'll
it
raise
is
my
what it
hand
is.
slowly.
It is what it is.
Are we back in the town? Yes or no?
I think we're still making our way downtown.
Oh, well, then they
Walking
can't
fast.
hear because you and I are in the air.
Are we homebound?
Are we home?
Hey, you said we're making our way downtown.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah.
Walking fast.
Okay. I feel like somebody's got to keep you guys on the eye on the prize.
So Eric would be in the very back of the convoy, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
Just let me know if anybody's trying to have any conversations on your way back.
Yeah.
Other than that, me asking Eric about the fell iron.
Did you ask him yet? Or
Well, yeah,
did you-
whenever we
Okay.
get a alone time, I'd like to ask you about the fell iron.
Alone time.
alone time.
Ooh. More characters in the closet today?
Is there like a portable closet? Someone could like.
A pocket portal.
Is there a warlock? I mean, wait, wrong game.
She doesn't
Warlock-
know.
Oh
So-
yeah, I
I'm a-
turn to Eric and say, "Oh yes, the grinder. I heard he was developing an application for cell phones."
Yeah, it's like, I've heard of
How
that.
are you talking to him if you're in the air with me? Like,
no,
is it your
was just
character?
joking. He was just
No,
joking.
I was just kidding.
Oh.
I just wanted.
So Eric and V are in the back, right? Alone.
Yeah.
Okay. So Eric would turn to V and say, "V, right?
And I nod.
You interested in fell iron?"
And I nod again.
You
I do know a
interested?
place. But for me telling you, experiments.
What kind?
A blood sample or two.
That would be experiments. They just. Mm,
He's looking at you with wide eyes, grin.
And this is for information about the fell iron, or that you can get me fell iron.
Information about it.
Mm, let me think. And I just tell him like, let me think about it, and then I just kind of wander off.
He's just gonna keep staring at you with wide eyes, grin, creepy ass grin. And then he's gonna jerk back away from looking at you.
Do I notice
We
that
do
creepy
listen.
grin?
You can't not notice it.
All right.
That's creepy.
Hey man. Gotta play the part, right?
Creepy grin is creepy.
Anything else going on? Or
The whole time you had that conversation, I'm just blind and deaf and just like with my arms out, like whoa.
you know what's funny? You're in your owl, aren't you?
Yeah.
You probably would see it if you actually tried. The creepy grin and wide-eyed, because owls can actually 360. You know.
Does
True.
anyone else notice
So-
our conversation and
yeah,
then see his
like-
creepy grin as I'm walking away?
That would be cool if you actually did that.
Everyone
Anyone
just
who looks
feels
at
it.
him can see the.
Oh god. Yeah, just as my owl is scouting and, you know, turning his head, he just sees a flash of that grin. It like haunts me.
Oh my god.
I already have a theory. But since I can't actually hear the conversation, I can't speak my theory.
I mean, you could speak it out of character.
Nuh-uh, because I messaged it to Black.
Oh, okay.
Whether or not he utilizes my theory is beyond me, but
As you guys are walking, you don't seem to encounter anything dangerous, and you are on the outskirts of town.
tentacles.
Nice.
Tentacles.
Can I look for tentacles?
You can,
Investigation?
sure.
Because I still want to know why he waved at me.
Oh.
My character is basically just interested in getting to his room and starting his long rest.
Same here.
Same, but are the tentacles, like, this is out of character, are the tentacles fey?
Who
And
knows?
that's why they're so friendly towards her.
Well,
That's all I wanna say.
we just found out that I'm not 100%
That was out of
fair
character. That's just
anyways.
me talking to the group, theory crafting.
You know, it'd be funny. This is.
I got an 11 for you.
They're just trying to lure her in just to kill her.
They're evolving.
Did you look around for the tentacles? For you don't see anything, but everyone else, you can see sort of tentacles pop out behind her. As she turns around, they go back in. Come out behind her.
Every time she turns around, they come back.
Wow.
Do I not know this, or do I just hear them laughing?
You don't notice any of the tentacles.
But we all do, and I'm
Yeah.
just puzzled.
Maybe the tentacles are actually my mother and father. They're royal tentacles.
I'd like to like turn to the rest of the part. What are those?
What are those?
It's good eating, is what it is.
I still want to try one.
So I'm gonna then be like, you can see tentacles? Where?
Not tentacles. I just say, what are those?
What are
Yeah, but he
the-
said good eating, and he eats the tentacles.
Yeah,
That's right.
he did.
Gore,
holds
you
up-
need to stop eating them.
Gore holds up his hand to you. He slowly pulls back a spear and throws it.
No. Can I intercept it?
You can try.
Okay, what do I have to roll?
And
But why
jump
would
in
you want
front
to
of it.
intercept a spear? You don't know what's. You
Because
don't
he's
know
throwing
anything.
it at a tentacle.
You don't
he
know
said
that.
He
It's
said good
food.
eating. He eats tentacles.
That could mean a myriad of different. He's an orc. He eats
Okay.
people.
What can
That's
I? What,
racist.
what, do I,
Oh.
what do I roll to try to intercept it? Sleight of hand?
Are you just like trying to grab it or get in the way of it?
Get in the way of it.
You don't need to be harpooned.
Hey, you're the one who
yeah, you know
started
what?
this.
I will sacrifice myself.
Oh,
so,
God.
yeah,
For a
I'll get in the way of
tentacle.
it.
Oh my god.
For some
And this is the
phantom
end.
tentacle that waved at
The
you.
last we heard of Kaya.
Remind me
What
to
do I
wave
roll?
at Kaya so that she jumps in front of every arrow that's shot at me.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I have +3 to that. Oh,
And
shit.
that one.
A natty one.
It's not.
Today's my bad roll.
It's 7.
That's not a nat 1. It's a 7 plus 3.
No, I got a nat 1.
No?
I also see 7 plus 3.
You got a 7.
I see 7 plus-
My thing showed me a big old fat 1.
I need
Maybe
picture
just
didn't happen.
misread the 7.
The 7 and 1 are pretty close.
No, they're not. Not even
I would just take the
close.
7, regardless. It's better
says
than a
10.
1.
So unless you
Okay,
have a
so-
plus 9 in acrobatics,
I have plus 3.
yeah, it's a 7.
So
Okay,
you-
so I got a 10. All right,
you
we'll go with
take
that.
4 damage as you
Oh, God.
sort of put your body in the way of this javelin. It's like, no, what are you doing?
That was
I was gonna
dinner!
eat that. He said he wanted to try the tentacle.
No.
Fairy tonight.
I feel like there's more to the tentacle than what's for eating. It waved at me. It's got a consciousness. Whatever. You know the word I'm trying to say. I want to investigate the tentacles and where they come from. So how
That's-
much damage am I supposed to pick off my health?
4.
Oh, God, you're going to make me do math.
Good food. Good food.
You can just type in 4 into the thing and click damage.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
And type
I'm
in the
just
number and click damage or heal.
good at math, so I don't need to.
Okay, so I'm at
I
17.
very much am not.
Okay, so now what do I do?
What do you do?
Can I see the tentacle now
You
since I saved it?
hear it splash and go back into the water.
Mm. What a grateful tentacle.
Can I tell her just to like look forward and not look behind her for like a minute, and no one else do anything?
Sure, can.
A very specific request.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is fair. I don't know if I trust you, but okay.
So like, does the tentacles pop back up again? Since she's not looking at them?
Does she do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't look. And slowly a tentacle starts to come out of the water. Reach sort of slowly towards her. And
Just like hold.
slowly reaches towards her, goes into her bag,
God.
and takes 4 copper.
Yes!
Greedy,
Yes!
greedy bastard.
I just literally fall on the floor just laughing.
Slowly starts to retreat back into the water.
Can I chase after it for my money?
You,
Do you even notice that he took anything?
It was
Oh.
the fell iron money.
Oh no, my tentacle took my fell iron money.
Yeah. Fell iron krakens walking around.
Did I
hold
notice
on.
it? Because I didn't pick
Inventory.
anything up, and I don't know about anything about it. But do I notice anything about the money?
I mean, everyone knows that it's got fell iron alloyed into it, but it's not very much.
I'm trying to find my money.
So
I
everyone
can
knows that it was
remember.
the fell iron money.
Yeah.
That thing took.
Oh,
Chaos.
my currency's already at 0.
Chaos. I love it.
You have
Copper.
was all of your money.
Two.
It's all you.
Does it like come back up again, or is it just gone after like a few minutes?
It just slowly came out, grabbed it, and slowly retreated back into the water. Unless anyone did anything while it was retreating.
Mm,
Does anyone else have any more money?
No, I mean I'm at the end. I'm not even. I'm just watching all this from.
I'm just gonna go straight to my shack.
So can I go into the water after it?
The same thing happens as before. You can't. Just seems way too shallow for anything to really live in here.
I know the money went into V's pocket. V's the tentacle. Can I accuse V of being the tentacle?
I mean, you can.
Interesting.
Can you convince him that he's the tentacle?
Can I morph into the tentacle?
Changelings can do.
No, I can't.
In the
I don't
meeting,
think so you can. 'Cause
in
then it
all
gets to be
this-
like a sentient.
It has to be
Humanoid.
humanoid.
Yeah.
I have to be human. I can't change like how many arms I have.
while this is going on, I'm just going to go straight to my shack, start walking toward it. So,
Well, now I don't have enough money for a night in the inn because I'm broke.
Well, you better start working what you got.
I am no hooker. I am royal.
Grail
You
said
don't
you
know
guys could
that.
stay there for free.
Oh, yeah.
Could you guys help some?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That we still had the inn.
Can I try one of those fried tentacles in the inn?
Do I have
Yeah.
any fried tentacles?
Oh, I definitely want to try one.
And Lucia Fish, you see Eric start to go towards his house.
I'll walk after him. Bypassing the inn altogether. And call out after him when we're far away enough from the inn. Eric, do you remember why I came here?
no. Why?
Eric, I need your help.
Raymond, right?
Yes.
So who's that again?
That's the one you call Musa. But that's not his name, and he's not meant to be a snake person.
Interesting. So that's why he seemed familiar. What do you need from me?
Well, I'd like to get him not being a snake person for starters.
Yeah, you've been researching a cure for lycanthropy.
I pull out the papers and all that sort of stuff that I have on me. I'm assuming that I have a bunch of papers
Yeah.
with my research on them, right?
Yeah.
And I hand it over to him. Eric, please read this. It will help him and maybe even you now.
I snatch it. I read it.
A lot of it seems like
Does he
Stuff.
need to do an intelligence check to make sure that he understands my theories and research, or is that just assumed that he would, having been in the same research field himself?
it seems like he can understand it.
Okay.
Seems like a lot of the stuff you have the ingredients to try some experiments with.
I can try this. I have some of this. But the thing is, we don't have a subject.
Well, wouldn't you need to create it before you can try it on him?
Yes, I do have the ingredients for it, though. They're in my shack.
Well, then make it, and then we can go and get him.
I don't think he'll like that, though.
Convince the others to help? I don't know. You know them more better than I do.
Barely.
Who said he had to take it willingly?
We could knock him out with a
Alright.
potion. Could knock him out with a potion, or take him in the night.
I'm just curious. Corey, did you say her or him?
Him.
Oh, okay.
What do you prefer?
I think knocking him out would probably be for the best, but like, do it when he first wakes up in the morning. So like he's all bleary-eyed and can't really come to his senses, and you know, being a snake person means that he'll be a bit slow and cold in the morning.
God damn it.
Is out of curiosity, is this lycanthropy similar to how changelings transform? Is like the same magic?
No, it's like a curse, isn't it?
It is a curse, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But not many people know how this curse works.
Guess we could try that. If all that fails, we'll just knock him out ourselves. I get wide-eyed. I'd start to grin.
When you know, all you need to do is make him drink it. The potion.
Could slip it in his water. Snakes like water, right?
Do they?
I don't know.
Let's do it.
Why you gotta say it so sinister, like you're trying to kill me?
That's the
Poison.
point!
You guys were literally just trying to kill me, so I don't want to hear it.
That's the
Well,
point
you-
of the character! What the fuck you mean?
We were trying to stop you.
You guys were threatening to shoot me with an arrow. You guys were casting magic against me.
I was threatening to smite you. That I will admit.
Like, when he's in his elf
Yeah,
form,
and I
he
never
has
targeted
no-
you with magic.
When Eric's in his elf form, he just doesn't give a shit.
While you guys are doing your research and making potions, Glade will stop Kaya right outside the inn. It's like I've worked on some a ritual that might help me determine what's going on with you, if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Come with me to the church.
Okay.
You come into the church, you sort of go towards the altar. There's sort of a ring set up made of different sort of different like plants. And there's a potion she hands to you. Says this should help you find some answers.
What is it?
It's a potion that'll reveal memories of long ago. When you
Okay,
were
and
a child.
I willingly trust her enough to know she's not going to poison me.
I mean, that's up to you.
Can I check it for poison?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll something?
Roll medicine.
Come on, Glade will never poison you.
You know Glade. I don't know Glade. I just know she. Alright, pet codes. Let's see. That's under.
I like how Bart never specified where he was, though.
Oh, I'm just like
medicine.
I'm at the inn. I'm just hanging out in like the tables and stuff.
I too would like to try the tentacle.
Thank
Okay,
you.
11.
I guess depending on how late it is by this point, maybe I'm up in bed.
You smell it. You don't know that much about poisons, but it doesn't really seem like anything dangerous to you.
The
Okay.
tentacle?
I
Oh.
pull out the. Is there a stopper in it?
Yeah.
I pull out the stopper and I drink it down in one swallow.
As you drink it, your vision slowly starts to fade, and then reappear as you are viewing yourself as a baby.
Oh, so cute.
And you see someone who seems to be covered with leaves. They seem to be quite a powerful person, sort of rocking you gently, setting you into a crib made of branches and leaves.
It's Glade!
You also see a fast forward sort of to later in your life as you are in your crib. A fairy you know from the Court of Mist take you from your crib.
So I'm not even a fairy. Was I a leaf person?
When you were a baby, you still seem to have wings, like your fairy wings that you have now, although they were a lot smaller.
What else do I see?
As you have a couple more memories of looking upon what you think to be your mother's face. Seems quite a beautiful, sort of almost ivory white face. You see many apples just sort of hanging off of them.
Apples hanging off her face?
Off of just her body, and some branches coming off of her.
Do I know what she is?
You're not.
Your mother.
You don't really know. And these
My
visions
mother.
fade.
And do I tell Glade what I saw and see if she can make sense of it?
Like, well, this might sound crazy, but might be a child of Shantae herself.
Do I know who Shantae is?
Shantae is the Earth
Yeah, she's
Mother,
been-
the goddess of sort of nature and druids.
She's a
So I
genius.
can.
She's a
I had to get that out there.
dryad.
Now you guys got me confused.
No, I had a stupid joke I had to get out. It was gonna bother me if I did. So ignore me.
How would I go about finding my mother?
Well, the gods do not reside on this plane of existence, but try and commune with her. I don't know, to be honest.
If she was a goddess, how did she never find me in all these years?
Where did you say? What court did you say you were from?
Court of Mist.
Court of Mist is great at hiding.
So everything about my identity that I've always known is not true.
I don't know. I have reason to believe that you might not be a fairy, but a sprite.
Cute. Sorry, Corey, hold on. What's a sprite in Dungeons and Dragons?
Sprites are sort of like almost like nature spirits. They look a lot like fairies.
So I could actually be a druid then?
Could be.
And so, okay. So my whole identity could shift.
And if you would like, you can add a level for free to druid.
Oh, dang.
Nice.
Cool. Do I need to find out that I'm got some of that in me? Or just by finding that information, like, why would that all of a sudden unlock? That's just me asking you. Because
Well, you won't get a whole lot of stuff for just one level of druid, but as things go on, you might discover more powers.
Oh. So I would thank Glade for her information. And would I need to go back to the inn then to think about everything?
It's up to you where you go from now.
Can I try to commune with and try to talk to my mother?
You can.
What is that? Religion or nature?
Yeah, roll a religion.
Okay. For fuck's sake! I rolled a 4.
As Glade sees you sort of trying to commune, she comes over and lights some incense and says, "Let me help you commune with your mother."
Smile in appreciation.
It's an honor for me to help a child of the Earth Mother.
Do I need to roll something else then?
She just says, just kneel, bow your head, and pray, and I'll ring one of the bells.
Bells, the magic bells. Okay.
Oh,
She doesn't
coming
ring.
full circle.
She doesn't ring the large bells because she doesn't want to like alert the town at night. But she rings over like a smaller sort of handheld bell and starts ringing it. And your vision fades, and you can see a beautiful-looking woman with ivory white skin, rosy cheeks.
Aw.
Daughter.
I think she can see me in a physical form, or she just feels my presence.
Sort of like I guess like metaphysical in a way. It's not really like sight, but you can like a mystical sense, you can commune with her.
Okay, I think first thing I would ask her is why she never looked for me.
I've looked a lot for you, but the Feywilds are out of reach for me, and the Court of Mist are excellent at what they do.
Okay. And I think I'd inquire about like my true identity. Like, why am I perceived as a fairy if I'm actually a sprite?
Well, you're not just a sprite. I had a relationship with one of the Shi, the ruling class of the Fae. So you'd be half fairy, half sprite.
Okay. And would my father still be alive?
He might be. We had a falling out, and that's why he ordered you to be taken from me.
Oh, so he ordered it.
Yes.
I was just gonna even ask if he even knew I existed. So he ordered it and he knew where I was all this time.
Yes, and he hid you within the Court of Fae, or the Court of Mist.
Are you able to tell me who my father is?
He is a high-ranking nobleman within the Court of Shi.
I mean, like a name, so I could hunt him down and ask him questions.
Hold on.
Ah.
Generate a fairy name.
Just call him Tim. He like Black. Black's my dad. Hoyd. Make Hoyd my daddy.
I don't want to be stuck with child support, please.
Father's name is Tori Goldenmuse.
Tori Goldenmuse. And is he in the Fey realm now?
Probably. I can't. My vision does not extend very well into the Feywilds.
And can I get to you? No?
I am one with nature. I am within the realms of the gods. Many of the demigods cannot reach here.
But if I was born there, and I lived there and someone was able to come and take me from there, shouldn't I be able to return?
You were born in the material plane, which is where you are now. I had my avatar there.
Do I have any siblings?
You have thousands of siblings.
Are any of them in my party that I'm with right now?
No, many of them are trees and spirits. And
Do any of them have tentacles?
yes,
Ha ha, this was falling into place. The tentacles are my siblings. That's why they're
Like your
stealing my
siblings just
money.
stole money from you.
Wait, so we're eating her kids? Her siblings?
No, we're
Whoa.
eating her brothers and sisters.
Do you
which
have
I'm
any
okay with.
Do you have any advice on how I could communicate with my tentacle siblings? Because they tend to just like pop up and leave.
they are a very fickle and skittish spirit. I created them to bless the swamps and keep them protected and fed.
Oh, they're just food?
Why sound
Well,
so disappointed?
Well, I mean, like, it is disappointing because it's like you make a living, breathing creature only to feed other people. You could have just made them lettuce.
According to nature, every being is food for something else.
That is true.
I guess we've kind of gone off the thing. So, do you know anything about the fairy kidnappings and this Telos business?
I've been informed by one of my worshippers glade of the Warlock Knights, but I haven't been able to learn much about Telos himself.
Any advice on how I should proceed?
As a child of nature, you should just go with the wind, and you will have my blessing when you need it most. Be watching over you.
So, if I want or need to talk to you again, do I just need to use the bell?
Yes.
Okay. So, outside of this, Corey, so would I want to tell the party members about this?
That's up to you.
Would it benefit them in any way?
I don't think it would help them or hurt them anyways. Just up to you.
And if I get the bell from Glade, could I summon Mommy during a battle? Or does that not just summon her? It's just to talk,
Just to talk, as far as you know.
as far as I know. Okay. Because she said she'd be there if ever I needed her. But if I go back to the fairy world, then she can't talk to me anymore, right?
Yeah. I have reason to believe it'd be harder.
Right. Okay. So,
It's like a little bit of lore is that the Feywilds are ruled over by the Archfey, and they don't really like the gods. Like interfering with their stuff.
see, I feel like at the moment there's the sense of urgency with Aries' character, right?
Yeah.
Then,
Right.
but at the same time, it's like I feel like my character would be conflicted about wanting to go find my father and ask him like what the fuck his actual problem is and like why he had me taken away. So I mean, like, what do I do with that? Just
That's-
bottle it up until after.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, but see, my character promised to be helpful to Arid.
Oh,
I mean, sure, you would eventually want to confront him, but
Absolutely.
time frame is really up to you.
Okay. All right. So then, does the commune just end on its own, and I go back to talking to Glade?
Yeah, it can end whenever you want it.
Yeah, I think I just have a lot to think about at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Look at Glade. Think Glade. Kind of recap her a bit and ask her if I could take the bell.
Sure.
Thank you. And with that, I think I'll float off to the end to get some rest because everybody
How
else
big
is
is
gonna
this
have.
bell?
It's like a little handbell. Like
You said it was a
Oh,
handheld.
I thought it was like the giant bell that the
Yeah, she's just gonna
No, he
hold.
said it,
The
like
church bell.
the little handheld one, so we didn't wake the town.
That's
I
Wait a
pull
minute.
up my little sleeping mask.
Is the bell gonna be too big for me because I'm tiny?
No.
Cool. So now I have the bell in case I ever want to talk to mommy again. I just don't want to take any more of everybody else's time with all this, so I'll just go to the end.
We're just chilling.
Yeah, we're about to have some longer parts with other people too.
Oh, shit.
If you want to add those level and druid while we talk to other people, you can do that.
Okay, I just got to figure out how to do that. Oh, here. I think I figured it out, maybe.
And Arid, as you guys are going to the inn, a storm will come in. Say, did you guys learn anything?
Well, we learned that the Church of Bane is working with the Warlock Knights, and it seems as if there's some tension there, but I did also receive a message from Krellin directly. He let me know that he's still okay, and that they're going to use him for something. He's not quite sure. But what he's not sure of, I think I might have a clue. A member of the Church of Bane mentioned that the Avatar of Telos was close to returning, and Storm, I fear that Krellin's not dead because they are going to use him for that ritual.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't have any other information than that, but I think we need to make haste for the Citadel in the capital.
I agree.
Also, this is horrible timing. Someone did actually just ring my doorbell,
Nope.
so I'll be right back.
Well, he's checking his doorbell. I put my. So I'm a level 3 bard, level 1 druid, right?
Yeah.
Should I change fairy to sprite, or is that not an option?
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay.
They'll have the same like racial stuff and everything.
I'm so sorry. It was just UPS.
That was my thing. I got a fireplace delivered from FedEx.
Oh, you did say something about... Okay, I'm not schizophrenic then. Because before, yeah, we thought you said something about fire, and I was like, I think he said he got a fireplace.
Yeah, I did.
See, guys, I'm not crazy.
It's heavy as a bitch.
And before
I just
this,
got a pickleball set. I'm sorry.
Storm says to you, before all of this started happening, Krellin was working on a gift for you, and he never finished it up before this, but I finished it up for you. She pulls out a rapier.
Oh.
And do you know how to add items to your character?
Yes, I do.
Add a flame tongue rapier.
Oh, cool. I take it from her and sort of swing it around, do a couple like fancy looking swishes, and I'm just admiring it, and then after being denied before, I would go up and give her a big hug and say, I'll get him back, and I'll plunge this deep into the hearts of anyone that even harms a pretty little blonde hair on his head.
I know you will.
Thank you, Storm, and not to be rude, but I'm going to go stare at this blade a little while I fall asleep and prepare for the journey tomorrow.
Kiss her.
My adopted mother and mentor?
Fucking
Kiss
do
her, you-
it.
It's a better
Pansy.
love story than Twilight.
By the way, are you feeling sexually attracted to me right now, Storm? Were you putting a vibe out? I was
I'm
getting
like
a
100
vibe.
times older than you.
Oh, right, and I deeply
Perfect.
respect you, and your son is my best friend. And you're practically a mother to me.
Perfect. Older
Grab his
women.
dick and twist it.
Oh my god. I
Song
throw the
Krellin's
flame
mom
tongue
discovered.
rapier at everyone. I just
Total.
throw it at them and say, "Stop it!"
We finally get
Have
to
some
Krellin. We're just like, I'm here to rescue you, son.
Yes, I'm no longer your friend. I am your father. Aw.
Everyone's who is in the inn hears tentacles already. As Grail, the dwarven barkeep, puts out some plates of fried up tentacle.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll try it.
I'm gonna run down there and eat me one.
I look at it. A tear slowly falls down my eye, knowing that you guys are about to eat my siblings. And I
Does
just
this one
kind
have
of.
any random copper pieces in it?
Oh yeah.
Also, Corey, holy shit, this is amazing. And I would like to just say now that can I do one more thing with this before other people do stuff?
Go ahead.
That I go downstairs still holding the rapier, and I'm just looking at it, and everyone's enjoying their tentacles, and I just say under my breath, I say Krellin. And in that moment, that's the word that ignites the flame tongue rapier. So I want that to be my command word for it.
Okay.
So everyone's just sitting there, and you just see this rapier I'm holding just burst into flame. Just like kind of not blinding everyone, but
You
you
know
know,
what's
just
funny?
randomly. No one's expecting it.
You know
I
what's
The
just
funny?
take
bartender
another bite.
probably shit his pants too.
You know what's
Burst
funny?
Not again.
in the
Harry?
flame.
What's up?
You know what'd be funny if we meet Krellin and you say Krellin.
Oh, and I
Just
set him on
flares
fire and
up.
kill him.
Yeah, we're trying to be like snout.
No!
I'm gonna remember that 3 weeks from now. I'm gonna remember that.
No, I mean, you know what? I'll take that possible consequence, but that's the command word for my rapier.
Like you'll be sheathed and on your side and just burns the shit out of you.
Oh god. It says the flames don't work when you sheath the sword, so I would take it to
But that would
that
be
it wouldn't-
hilarious, though.
that wouldn't
Okay.
happen. It would be hilarious, sure. You know, I could take out the sword and then my pants fall down, and you see I'm wearing boxers with polka dots on them.
With Krellin's face on it.
Picture, yeah, Sage
With
picture of
Krellin's
Krellin on it.
Oh god. Why do you
Because
guys
you
want
say
me to
the
hook
word
up
that
and have a
bursts into
threesome with my
flames.
family?
Son, what?
Everyone wants me to sexualize Storm and Krellin. That's like my adopted mom and my best friend brother.
Help, adopted mom. I'm stuck.
You've been looking lonely lately.
Yeah, my character needs that. But yeah, I'm adding that now. Thank you. That was awesome.
Oh,
Has a bit
man.
of flavor as the flame ignites it. Sort of comes out the flame very violently in a way that reminds you of whenever Frelin does any spells with fire.
That he always just overpowers without even trying. Nice.
We'll go back to the people in Eric's shack working on potions. They've just finished.
I think we're done.
Right, so how do you think we're gonna get into him? You said water, but I've never seen him drink. I mean, you know him better than I do, but
I never really got to know him. I just said, hi, who are you? And that's it.
would it work if we put it in his food?
We could test that.
Do we have enough to test it? What if he doesn't eat? What if he eats, I don't know, live prey?
That's a good point. We just have to wing it, I guess. Or
Thing is, I can actually identify that snake. It's an inland carpet python.
I knew it.
fucking
Never
bark.
seen it in the bar, just like,
Or we could see if the others that were with him longer, see if they could help us.
You think they would? You think they'd believe me?
If we explain to them alone, I'm sure they'll be on board. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Well, maybe if we... Is there anyone who kind of like is a natural leader that the others sort of look to follow?
There is Arid.
Well,
Could try.
get him in here and we can explain to him.
So, Corey, am I able to use message from where I'm at to the inn? Because it's 120 feet.
what's the wording on message?
What is it? What?
What's the like wording of message?
Communication. It's just like.
Does it say like? Does it say you have to like be able to see them or?
You point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. Yeah. Basically, I have to actually see them. And only the target hears the message, and you can reply in a message that only you can hear. Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to see him. You just have to be pointing at him. But you
Yeah.
have to know where he's at to point at him.
Yeah. I know he's in the inn, correct?
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly where, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have to go to the
Just
inn.
at that moment, I step out and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, you just step out like, no,
Smarty
That's
pants.
his new sword.
we have to go to the inn. He's there.
Are
Well-
they doing this in the morning?
This is still sort of at night before you guys are sleeping.
Huh? What?
This is like
Yeah,
at
we still
night
haven't
before
rested.
you've gone to bed.
Yeah.
Well, if we go there, he may overhear the plan. We don't want that.
True. There is also the paladin.
Can't you just like scurry off over there and tell him, "Can you come with me? We need your help for something."
There is also
And
the
if you message
paladin.
him, only he'll hear it.
Yeah. There is also the paladin that we could do. I don't know what faith he is, though.
I don't really want to do a paladin.
Okay. How about this? I turn into the creature, sneak in there, find Arid, and telepathically message him.
What's stopping you just walking in there and asking for some help?
It would be suspicious, would it not?
No? You're a weird one.
True. I would just walk out and walk to the inn.
Okay.
And go inside. Arid, are you downstairs?
Yeah, I'm sitting with everyone as they're eating their
Okay.
fried tentacles.
I'm gonna walk up to him as the crazy wood elf. Arid,
Hey there.
follow.
Okay. I just get up and
Okay, sure.
I just get up and whistle and I follow him. I'm just looking at my rapier still. I'm kind of just still out of it. Still occasionally coughing up blood.
Like, everyone's like, what the fuck? Oh, it's just Eric. He'll be fine.
He probably wants to show Arid something he found in the garbage.
Found something cool in garbage you might like.
When Erid gets to the shack, right? Would I notice that he's still coughing up blood?
No, I mean,
I mean, he's just wounded from the last fight, but
Yep. So could I do a perception check to see if I can find any sort of healing potion lying around Eric's place and throw it at him?
Throw it at him, goddamn.
Just
Like, here you go. What?
I'll put you out of your misery and beat you to death with a healing potion.
I'll save you time. You look around for any healing potions, but you don't find any.
I wonder where they went.
Oh, yeah.
You find some imprints on the shelves that look like they used to contain healing potions. Oh no.
I wonder, thinks of V.
Yeah, I was like, I really hope the person who has them wasn't attempted to, like, be killed by us or something.
Yeah.
I only took one. I didn't take, like...
The only one I had in my fucking shack.
Oh, it took only the only one. That's great.
Anyways, gonna go to the shack with Arid.
Okay. I mean, I said I would follow, so I'll follow.
Yep. We walk in.
Okay.
So, Arid, we need help.
Sure, with what? Are you still trying to cure your raccoonthropy?
No, we need help. Dragon Musa.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna need a little more information than that.
Look, Musa is not Musa. He's actually a friend of ours called Raymond. How do I explain this? And she just sort of starts pacing backwards and forwards. An intense look of concentration on her face as she tries to find the words for the story of what happened. So eventually she stops and takes a deep breath, goes to start to talk, stops, does a few more laps of the shack, and then takes another deep breath and starts. So a long time ago, Raymond and I were mercenaries. We were told to get a shipment from point A to point B. We don't know what was in it, and we sort of got captured by the UNT. And look, I was the only one that wasn't, and I know that sounds bad, but I tried to rescue them. I watched, I waited, and then I waited too long. And Raymond, he transformed. The others were killed in rituals and stuff like that, but Raymond survived and then became a snake person. And I think that he's being mind controlled now because of what happened to him.
Wow, that's a lot to take in, but it seems like things aren't as they appear with many members of our party so far.
We kind of need to drug him so that we can give him what we hope is the cure.
And you don't think he would accept this naturally? You think he would?
No, he doesn't remember me.
That is true. He didn't mention anything. I mean, we found him in chains in a camp of the, oh god, not the Watchers.
Harper.
The Harpers, yes. We found him in a Harper camp, and we untied him. He's part of this somehow. I can't explain it, but he's had visions, and my friend Krillin has had visions. I suspect there's a reason he's a snake, but if you think this will help him, and you knew him beforehand, then What do you need of me?
Well, you know him a bit more than Eric apparently does, and we need to know. We've got a way to knock him out. We just don't know how to administer it to him. You got any suggestions? Like, does he have a favorite drink or food that he always orders, or what's going on there?
I'm afraid I don't know him that well. All I know is that, we found him as a snake man. It's taken a lot for my companion Enrir to overlook that fact, so, maybe this will be a relief to my paladin friend to find out that, we might be able to change him back into you're saying he's just a normal human man?
As far as I know,
So
I never saw him as anything else until he got captured.
Maybe he's a changeling too. No, but I suppose I have to think for a moment. This is
Eric's gonna go
'cause
crazy with all these new
a-
enlightenments.
I have a question.
yeah. I just go up and start trying to rip Storm's face off to see who she really is.
I have a question.
What's up, Enrir?
Did I actually know that he was a Yuan-Ti?
I don't think you knew that specifically.
Okay.
Are there other races of snake people?
As far as we know, we don't even know because he was wearing a hood the whole time,
Mhm.
basically covering himself.
The only people
Wait.
that know is me and Fish, and then actually Fish told me about it, you know.
Wait. Okay, so I've misunderstood this entire thing. I thought there was some point that we saw. It wouldn't be obvious to us that we've been traveling with a snake person.
Well, no, the Yuan-Ti come in like multiple different forms. Some are quite humanoid and some are very snake-like.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's
See, yeah,
quite
that's my
humanoid.
No, really-
inexperience.
And when you first
It
saw
really
him like tied up, you did notice he had sort of like
Scales.
snake-like features.
Right, because I was gonna say when we found him, he definitely wasn't hidden because he was a prisoner.
Yeah, it just
So
had
I would've-
scales like around to like probably his face or arms or whatever.
Look, man, your intelligence is higher than mine, okay?
Right. So okay, maybe I didn't know he was specifically that, but
Yeah.
he definitely gave off vibes that weren't just pure normal humanoid or
Mhm.
human, I should say.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that's clear then. I definitely okay.
Yeah.
So in that case then, yeah. I mean I'll help you. So just tell me what you need me to do.
We need to
Did you
have
find
him
out-
take this. I hold up the thing. The potion.
So we need to.
Just need to get him to drink that potion.
We just need him to drink it.
Well, the people in the inn right now are consuming fried tentacle that the innkeeper and bartender prepared. Perhaps we could. I have an idea. Eric, perhaps you could. Do you have any like alcohol or moonshine around that you've tinkered up in your lab?
Can I do a perception check for that?
Would your character drink much?
Somewhat on like Saturdays, you know, just chugging a
You
few.
could just
you know.
have like a half-empty jug with XXX written on it.
Hey,
Okay.
That's where I start.
So hear me
It's over
out
there in
here,
the corner.
Eric. Okay, hear me out here. What if we all know your reputation as a man of great taste? I say, try not to laugh. What if we add that to this jug of XXX mystical magic alcohol, and we go to the inn, propose a toast with our companions. We'll maybe serve him first, and as we're serving everyone else, we can maybe whisper to them, "Don't drink it." See if that works. Just off the top of my head.
So out of character question, right? Okay. Corey, will I be able to use message on multiple people at once or just one?
Yeah, you can like use it on like multiple people in succession, but you can't like do a group call.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Boom, boom.
But if you're
Boom,
serving
boom,
it, you could hypothetically, as you're serving it, message into the person's head, right? Like individually? Or is that too convoluted?
What'd you ask?
Say what?
Like, what were you thinking?
Well, I was going to suggest to Eric that since he can't message everyone at once, but like if we were going to try to trick him with, you know, saying, oh, this is my high quality moonshine I've developed and I saved it for a special occasion.
On our victory.
You know, on our victory, right? That you could serve everyone, but as you're serving everyone except Eric, individually message them and say, don't drink it. Because we only need Eric, or I'm sorry, Musa to drink it. Does that make sense?
That could work.
That's up to Eric, though, because you would have to execute it. I mean, that's one idea off. You know, you asked for my help, so that's just a spitball right there.
What do you think, Lucia? Should we do it like that?
Well, it's the best idea we've come up with. I mean, it's the only idea we've come up with, but...
I don't know Musa, but from what I've seen, he seems the type that he'll enjoy a strong drink after a hard-fought battle, so I think that might be the easiest way to trick him without arousing his suspicion.
Okay.
But I mean, we could also just knock him out.
That's what I was saying.
That might arouse suspicion from the other party members.
Like, what the fuck are they doing?
He just came back into the inn and started beating his ass.
Oh yeah,
I have
this whole time, right?
I have a question. If we're technically resting and our spell things have gone down, they could just ask me to make a suggestion that he drinks that pretty vial and he could drink it.
We haven't rested
We haven't
yet,
rested yet, though.
But I
This is
already
all
took
still
my
happening.
rested. Surely we're short rested, so some of my spell spots are open.
No, we haven't. We got into the inn and then we started eating your brethren.
We haven't
Like my
rested
siblings?
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, there are mechanics in the game that don't make it, so you can just be like, "Oh, I get all my spell slots back whenever."
Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though.
Mm-hmm.
It's just technically with the flow of time. I mean, Corey stopped me at any point. It's just like a rest has to be consecutive, essentially, and like uninterrupted.
Well, could we do it after we sleep for the night, or does it need to be done tonight?
Oh yeah, I mean, we don't have to do it tonight. If they wanted to do it immediately, that's why I said that idea. Like, try not to use any actual resources for that reason.
Okay.
Instead of trying to like trick him or charm him, yeah.
If you guys needed it, I was just letting you know it's there. You could have always just asked my fairy to do it.
Do I, Corey,
Yeah,
out
no,
of
that's a good
character
point.
question, is there a time limit on this potion?
Not really that you know of.
Okay. If we wait...
Yeah, I suddenly remember.
Yeah. If we wait till day, I don't know how long until this potion, if there is a time limit, if not.
Yeah, I mean, we could just offer it as a healthy drink in the morning, or... I just think we should try to avoid directly attacking him, because it sounds like Raymond was a friend of yours, and, you know, I hate to admit that I'm a softie, but Musa has already grown on me, so... I don't want to hurt him, but if we can help him, you know...
I say we try the toast.
Yeah,
Because it makes sense.
Let's try the toast.
That's fine by me if you guys want to go back and try that, sure. So, would you just combine it here? Yeah.
Grab the bottle, combined it, etc., you know.
This is out of character. I would suggest that you're the one who gives the speech, though,
Who,
because
me?
we did call you away.
Oh, Ari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like I can just quickly announce what it is, and you can start pouring it.
Mm-hmm. And I can
Yeah.
I can go into message and message the others.
Yeah, and I mean, the way I said it about serving him first, maybe it actually makes sense to serve him last, so you can message everyone and let them in on what we're doing. I would suggest just saying, like, trust us, don't drink it, or something. But yeah, if you guys want to try that, then I say we make our way back to the inn with this combined potion alcohol.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so you head to the inn.
Okay.
As we walk in, I just make eye contact with everyone. I would see Enrir, give him a little nod, wave at the barkeep, say, "What's up, guys? Hey, Musa. How are those disgusting fried tentacles?"
They're not bad, as I just pop another one in my mouth.
I'm gonna say I've heard good.
God.
I'm sure I'll end up trying
They
when I
were
am.
pretty good.
Yeah, my
Are they
stomach is
pretty
starting
good,
to
Corey?
grumble.
Yeah.
I can't stop
I-
eating them.
I feel
Um,
like you guys should know you're eating my siblings, so enjoy.
This makes it better.
Well,
Well,
This makes
no
it better.
that aside, we just got back from Eric's shack. He was able to pursue a little bit more of his experimentation. Lucia entertained us with her whimsical accent and stories of lands far away. Well, we brought something back. Eric, you wanna show him the jug, buddy?
I hold up the jug and say, "This is from my private collection."
I admit I snuck a taste before we got here, and well, this is some of the most phenomenal moonshine I've ever had. Now, I know what you're thinking, moonshine, it has a kick, but no, this actually isn't that strong. But you'll feel it. It'll leave a nice little warm feeling in your throat, and I thought we could all share a glass before we went to bed, just as a celebration of our victory today against the Church of Bane, and, by proxy, the Warlock Knights as well, so...
I'm gonna hand
Whilst,
the bottle to Lucia.
Whilst Aaron is giving his speech, I've gone off and gotten a bunch of glasses from the innkeeper and brought them back and placed them in front of everyone.
And we'll start pouring that for everyone, and just hold off, don't drink anything until we're all ready, so we can toast and really commemorate this day, this victory, and sort of pop the cherry on us as a party.
I look awfully suspicious at what is it Arid? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking, yeah.
I just look awfully suspicious because this seems to be like a complete 90 degrees on how you used to act. And considering how this didn't get any closer to your friend, I don't know. I'm just
So,
weirded out.
as that's going, as they're pouring the alcohol, right? I'm a message each and one of you at once. Not at once, but, except for Musa, and say, don't drink. Trust in us. Don't drink.
Respond back. I wasn't planning on it, bud.
And then I'll end the connection.
Does everyone receive that message, and
Yep.
have the drinks
Everyone
been poured?
Here's it, and all the drinks have been poured.
Well, we're all ready, and I raise my glass up, and I say, a toast to all of us.
I'm
And
gonna I'm gonna sniff the alcohol, see like what it smells like. Like,
Smells like moonshine.
yeah, it smells terrible.
Just-
straight on straight edge.
Yeah,
It's actually 5 years sober. So.
this is incredibly good. But I'm gonna kind of like look at it after I smell it. I'm not like looking for anything particular. I'm just kind of like looking at it. So I don't know if you want me to make a roll, see if I see anything. I'm just kind of like observing it. Looks a little
If your
weird.
character would have any reason to be suspicious, then
And I would like to
Nah,
say
not
that my character does take the glass and, tilt it up and put it to his lips as if drinking it with my mouth completely closed, though.
good.
I'll roll a high enough constitution. Can I drink it and not go to sleep?
Sure.
So that's kind of what I was wondering. Is, like, if I roll high enough constitution, can I just like ignore the effects of the...
I mean,
You know what would be funny though? If he takes it and he just face plants the fucking
like just within 3 seconds.
yeah.
If the glasses,
Oh, my
if the
joke.
glasses were, if the glasses were laid out and they were empty, and then you poured them, would I see them put something in one of the glasses?
We did it at
No,
my
it's already
shack.
in there.
Yeah, we did it at my
Oh.
shack.
You
Yeah,
can pour it straight from the bottle. Into
that's
all the
why I
glasses.
told them not to drink it.
Yeah, that was the idea, that we mixed it at the shack and then brought. I know
Okay,
it's
yeah.
tough because you've heard all of our plotting.
Yeah.
Essentially. I know that's the.
You know
Well,
what?
fish that she got glasses from the barkeep, so that's what was confusing.
You know what?
Right,
I'm gonna-
like my idea was we set them out as I'm talking. Lucia was going around pouring, and Eric was messaging people, and then so you would have seen empty glasses from the barkeep, just us pouring from this bottle labeled XXX.
Okay. The bottle
And then
itself.
you,
Okay.
yeah, and then you smell it, and it smells like moonshine.
Gotcha.
Those are the facts as I understand them.
I haven't gotten to do much, so I'm gonna do that.
What, are you gonna roll? Drink it?
I'm
You're
gonna,
fucking
I'm gonna down that thing. I'm gonna chug it and everything.
And
Fucking
does
do it.
Musa drink at the same time as everyone else? I think is the question right now.
I would think so. Like, if
You
none
see
of you were
Enrich.
drinking, I think it'd be a little weird. But since Enrir's doing it, I think it's like, whatever.
I'll take.
And
one
I'm
for the
trying to fake drink out of the
Yeah.
cup without actually taking any in my mouth.
I throw it behind me.
team.
Right out the window.
Yeah, like you're taking a shot and you just go behind.
I rolled 19.
Alright.
Alright.
So do I also get to make a Constitution check?
Enrir, as the moonshine touches your lips, you start immediately vomiting.
Oh jeez.
And Musa, as it touches your lips, he just like
Yep,
face
alright.
plants like, immediately to the table.
That was such
Like
a
a-
great
like a
noise.
Family Guy fall, like immediately.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna like kind of wipe my lips and be like, "Oh god, that was so disgusting."
That was
What was
stronger
in
than I
that thing?
thought.
Well,
so Moose is out cold then. Right? All right. Okay.
okay,
What's
guys,
in
I know what this looks like.
Within the recesses of Musa's mind, you see Raymond again, with a snake coiled around him, around his neck, as one of his eyes opens. And for a little bit, Raymond sort of can take in some of the memories of what has happened. And what would Raymond be thinking right now about his whole situation?
So I'm conscious, like in the inn right now.
You're sort of like conscious, like in your own mind.
Oh, okay. I think it'd just kind of be like delirious, like not really sure where I am or like how I got there. And like I'd probably see Lucia and Eric and just kind of like recognize them. But I don't know if I'd be able to like say anything or I'm like paralyzed.
No, you can't move. You
Okay.
You hear a voice in your head say, "You will never be free," as the snake around you coils tighter and tighter, and your eye closes again as you regain consciousness as Musa again.
I'm just gonna kind of like sit up, just kind of come to and get my bearings.
Wait, so we had no time to actually administer the other potion that we made?
Oh, you did? You gave him the potion?
Mm-hmm.
The potion was in the alcohol.
Yeah, the potion was in there.
Oh, right, yeah.
Appears it didn't seem to do that much.
It gave him a moment of clarity that you said he attained some awareness of what had happened to him since he was Raymond, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Eric would see this, right? And he would just be scratching his head, and he'd walk out of the inn like he's thinking something.
Lucia would also walk out of the inn, but yelling profanities.
Now, Musa, how do you feel? I hold
not
my
too
ground.
sure.
Over.
Yeah.
That was some strong alcohol, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what they put in that stuff. You guys seem fine.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty tipsy, but wow, that really hit you hard. So, anything you want to talk about?
I just have this strange feeling that something like that has happened before. I don't know why.
Well, we won't let you drink any more alcohol then. It seems to really affect you.
Yeah, I think I'm done for today.
Yeah, I think we're all done. I'm gonna go get some rest. I think you should as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand up and just kind of hobble upstairs and go lay down. Smash my head into a table.
Oh man.
I'm gonna wait downstairs until everyone's gone, and then I'm gonna make my way over to Eric's abode.
I'm going before anything. I was gonna say, Enrir, how are you feeling, buddy?
Yeah.
You kind of rejected that instantly.
Tasted horrible.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Eric messaged you, but we were trying to help our friend here. Because Musa said he already walked away, correct?
Yeah, I'm upstairs in bed.
Okay. So I'm just saying this to Enrir. Yeah, it looks like Lucia and Eric used to know Musa. He used to be a human, apparently. Just a normal one, so... Yeah, a lot to go over, but...
You can tell me in the morning.
Yeah. There's a couple tentacles left. They're probably cold, but I think I'll have one before I go to bed.
God damn, these things are great.
Just pop another one in your mouth.
Yeah, it's like popcorn chicken.
Eat it right in front of Kaya.
What is
I hope we don't run out of these.
So-
You're next. You're good.
Can I try and take another swig of that?
Oh,
I mean, it's there on the table.
Ilmater is just face palming up.
We
in the
just
heavens
left
right
it
now.
there.
Yes,
I'm not
true
gonna let
warrior.
this alcohol beat me.
Ilmater's just like, this is my champion. This is what I have to work with.
This is what took my legs. Don't do it.
As a person that plays warrior, I commend you.
Well, the alcohol didn't work the first time, but maybe the second time.
I got a
Oh,
4.
there we go.
Oh god.
Not be beaten.
You
You're about to have your own
immediately
little
vomit
revolution.
Wait, what happened, Corey?
and you just immediately vomit again.
I can-
It's more of a dry heave because most of the contents of your stomach are gone. So.
Another one.
Yep. Really
Great.
bad.
Grail just says, I know the fried tentacles are so good, you gotta taste them twice.
No.
So,
But they said they were going back to their inn. I don't, or Eric's house. I don't think I would follow them. I think at this point my character is ready to turn in.
so as me and Lucia are walking back, I go, it wasn't strong enough. Wasn't potent enough.
Seems not. But that was the best solution I'd ever come up with. You got any improvements on it?
I can work on something.
Perhaps after you sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
Well,
Weak-minded.
if I remember you pretty correctly, you're not exactly the strongest person around, Eric.
I shrug.
And V, you're coming to their shack, right, too?
Yeah. I was debating whether or not waiting until like late night or kind of like early night to do it, but think now would be a good time. And I knock on the door.
Yes.
And then I just pop my head in and I'm like, hello.
Oh, it's you.
I'm like, am I interrupting something?
No.
When you poke your head in, I'm getting ready for bed, and I'm like half naked.
All right.
Okay. Are you sleeping in Arn's house?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so first,
I know
first
him. I
session,
trust him.
the
Yeah,
first
they're
session he's in a
friends, though.
closet with I, and now he's freaking in his house with a half
Hey,
naked
what can I say?
He's a
Eric is a
freaking
player, you know?
The raccoon Riz is off the
He gets that raccoon.
chart. Yeah.
Don't worry, I've seen it multiple times.
I'm just like, I can come back later if you.
No,
if
come
you want.
in. Come in.
And I should mention I am completely unfazed that you've entered. So I'm not trying to hide myself or anything like that. I just sort of like nod at you, like sup,
Sup?
and just continue getting undressed.
Come in.
I don't
V.
even know what to think
Come
of
on.
this situation. Are
Well,
you
I
in
mean,
Wood Health
look-
form?
Yes, I am. I'm in
I'm-
Wood Elf form.
Everyone has their own tastes, I suppose.
But you have to remember that I am from a mercenary background. So there wouldn't be like private change rooms doing that sort of work.
There could be some amount of privacy. It all depends.
Not when you're on the road though.
I'm not necessarily I don't necessarily know you too well, so this is still just it's interesting.
V never struck me as a prude.
Why? Because I have my big boobs showing all the time.
It's because he's a little hobo.
It'll be funny
Even though I'm hot.
eventually I get V to strip down in front.
Guys, I know how to get my memory back.
Yeah, Eric's entire quest is just to see every female party member naked.
And I take off
Like-
my pants and there's this huge fucking monster cock. Like, what's
Hell yeah.
What?
Okay,
Does
I'm
it have
holding up my
teeth?
Twitter card.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gone off the rails.
Oh man. Alright, V, what's up?
So about our deal.
Oh yes. I remember. So have you thought about it?
Yes, I have. And after that little exchange, I'm gonna need a little bit more than just information for my blood.
Oh, yeah? What would you like?
What are you willing to offer?
Well, Corey, would I know the location of them, too?
Of
The Fell Iron?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do know where and how you can get them.
Where and how? That's all fine and dandy, but how do I know that you won't use my blood to do nasty things to myself?
You just see him smiling, starting to smile. You
There
don't.
it is.
You don't.
As
You
I
don't
grin
know.
back, the same grin.
Like your face changes.
It just transforms into like this hideous monster thing.
So, do we have a deal? It's like making a deal with the devil. Goddamn.
Yeah, but I don't have any insurance.
What do you want to insure?
My car.
What do you plan to do with my blood?
Oh, you know, experiments here, there. You never know.
I'm willing to give up my blood if it comes to no
It won't be any
harm
harm to you.
me.
Be harm to others.
Harm to others. Just not me?
Yes. No harm to you. This I promise. I swear.
Is there a way, Corey, that we could, like... sort of, like, magically, like, contract this nonsense?
I
Oh,
don't
yes.
think you had
Yes.
spells for that, but
Like, after seeing...
Just whip out a contract.
what he did in the tavern just now, I'm not so trusting, per se.
I don't blame you.
I just want insurance that no harm will come to me.
I mean, there is a spell called a right contract, but none of you know it.
Oh wait, Corey, actually, I look in my spellbook and I know that spell.
Alright, let's go get Aaron.
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Please, God.
Sleep. I read.
Aaron!
Yeah, I definitely have
Bang,
my
bang,
sleep
bang,
mask
bang,
on.
bang. We. You want us to write it up? Because we can. With ink
I
and
just
glue.
want some insurance is all.
I do
This
have.
information's all good and dandy, but until it can be verified, I think my blood might be too high priced for that.
I pull out a parchment and a quill out of my inventory. Because I have that in my inventory. Could write it down. Form a contract there.
Well, what's that gonna do?
It's a contract.
That's just paper. We're talking about magic spells.
It's the only thing I can think of. You got anything else?
Can I just butt in? So, Lucia just sort of butts in. Well, how about you give him a vial of your blood?
Which part?
Whichever part he wants.
What does that mean?
You want the
I'm
creature?
assuming that it means either when he's a raccoon or when he's an elf.
the raccoon
I would
blood,
figure
or
that there'd be the same blood.
or
Are they not the same blood?
the third option.
They're semen.
No, like when I'm
The raccoon
transformed.
semen?
No, when I'm transformed into the werecoon, it's mixed, so it's more valuable. You see what I'm saying? The blood is mixed.
I don't... Am I able to, like, distinguish between if the blood's different or not? Like, to me that just sounds a little... That there's different blood sets
I mean,
per
out of
his
character,
transformation.
just probably wouldn't make much of a difference what form he's in.
So his blood will
If
all
he
be the
gives you
same.
his blood, yeah.
So what's it
We're
going to
over
be?
time a little bit, so if anyone needs to go, just let me know.
So what's it going to be, V?
What's something you hold dear?
Can I try and persuade V to take the blood? Be all like, I'm freaking tired. Just take the fucking blood.
No, I'm giving the blood. Oh, are you talking about him?
Me
blood.
give
No, I'm
you
talking
my
about
blood.
you
Yeah.
taking just taking the blood as the deal. So he takes your blood, you take his.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't... He
That
wants
is-
my
that
blood.
is-
I don't care about his blood.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
but that
use
is
his blood.
no, but that is the insurance. You could give it to someone else. So if he has a vial of your blood, you have a vial of his. So that way, it's in trust that neither of you will use it to hurt the other.
The thing is, you could, like, out of character, the blood could be used probably to give to, like, hunters that are hunting lycans, you know? See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So therefore, if I screw you over, you can screw me over by doing that.
But it's a matter of who screws over first.
Exactly. That's the point.
It's mutually assured screwedness.
Exactly.
In a room with a naked woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just have some random woman.
Like, can I literally roll a persuasion check for this?
She wants it to happen.
I
She
just
wants
want
it
to go to
happen.
bed at this point.
She wants it to happen.
Can, but persuasion checks are a lot harder on player characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do
damn.
you-
Oh,
What do you
damn.
think about that?
You can't resist the naked lady.
The naked lady.
Hold on. I was doing things on my
So
character.
22 persuasion.
Alright, in order to speed this
Seems
up,
like a good
I
idea.
guess I will agree with this. Finds the information and how and a vial of your blood.
Okay. I just
For-
stick myself on phase needle. Take the blood out.
You guys swap vials of blood.
So, what is the information, Corey?
You don't know, you have to ask God.
The, you know that the fel iron is made in the forges? You don't fully know the source, but they get it from inside the citadel.
It's made in the forges. But I don't know exactly the source. It's inside of the citadel, inside the area that we're
So
headed
how
to.
am I supposed to get it?
You gotta go inside.
I shouldn't have agreed to this.
Yeah,
Also,
like a
out of character.
seemingly infinite, like
It's nearly infinite.
Also, maybe V recalls that the forges are where
We're headed.
I think the
Yeah.
secret entrance is located.
Yeah. We are headed to that area, V. You can grab as much as you want.
I like squint my eyes, and if you make one wrong move, I will hunt you down.
Same here, buddy.
Take your ear.
Same here, V. If that's your real name.
It's actually. Has anyone seen Full Metal Alchemist? It's actually that really long name that Scar and.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I
No,
don't know that reference, but I'll look it up.
no, get out of here, V. We're trying to sleep.
It's
Sleep together. It's like.
it's like
Okay.
Hey, you don't know that, alright?
Jugama,
Yeah, Jugama, Kuroshikiri,
Yeah, that one.
Oh my.
Alright, so we have a deal, V. V and Eric. Oh, shit.
I just basically gave
All
my
this
blood for
collusion.
nothing.
I mean, you
I
did
go back to the
learn
end.
where it is, and you didn't learn how to get it, but it's plentiful, though. Where exactly it comes from.
I better get so many levels in Warlock for this.
You see it and just, oh.
unless anyone else has anything they would need to do. I'm gonna say you have a long rest.
Now we rested.
I'm gonna have everyone level up,
Woo!
Nice.
and
Does that include me?
yeah, you can level up if you want.
Oh shit! You gonna make the
Already
character
level
into
5.
you gonna make the character into an actual character in the campaign, huh? Huh? All right.
Oh, Corey, here's the big question because we're level 4. Are you